Hello and welcome to the second of 11 matches. Team 1 is Central Park Lanes of East Boston and Able Evolve Realty, I believe.
Yes.
I forget if Evolve is stylized this way or with an E, but in any event.
It is Evolve with an E.
Yeah, 2 E's, more to the point. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Garrett Martin. Oh, triangle number 2. What did a capital E? There we go. 2 for 5 for him, and he spares. We'll get settled in just a moment here. A lot of matches starting ahead of schedule, so awesome.
Steve Bonte, 1-2-6-10 on lane 13. Missed everything.
Oh, body throw. Okay.
Hey, they said Freshie was bowling first. They must have changed it then.
Yeah, no worries.
False start on the offense. Repeat first down. 5-yard penalty.
And we don't call the shots here then again.
The Freshie bowling second now, Nick Zeffaletto. And Bonte, that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 10-1.
Format. 2 divisions of 12 teams. Round robins within those divisions of 12, so 11 matches worth. Top 5 from each division advance to the playoffs. Top seed in each gets a 2-round coveted bye to the semifinals. 4 and 10 for Martin. You could go, sorry.
Okay, Garrett Martin with Wooden hanging around to help out. Steve Bonte, another split, this time 6 right, 2-4-7 left.
Pull down the YouTube description for the full details if we don't get it through it all. Also, there's substitutions. We'll get to that.
Martin trying to sling it over at the wood. He does. Spare. Spare 8, spare. 28 the ball through 2. What a start. Lead up bowler for Able Evolve Realty.
Excellent start, of course. Strikes are rare. It's a game of spares.
Body. Oh, wow. What a shot for a spare. Instant replay. Nico highlight reel.
Everything ever.
After the Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. It makes a tougher one. How about that one, folks?
Wood may have given it the extra kick he needed, but Body had to be accurate.
20 the ball through 2 in the first of 3 strings. Match 2 of 3 today.
There's a very narrow window to aim at. There's Freshie, he's second. Nick Zeffaletto.
Sterling Trites on the right. Veteran bowler. 40. Another 119 average right now. 193 high single, high triple, 463. Doesn't really do 5 strings here in Canada. Freshie 1-2-6-9-10, 1-2-4-7-9-10 on the lane 14 for Trites. Sterling, bounces 2 somehow. And high release in his 4. He brings it down, delivers for a spare, flies over the 6-9-10. No landing spot. Sterling Trites here in Moncton at Fairlanes, New Brunswick, Canada. On 9 to start his first of 3 in the second spot. Zeffaletto takes an 8. We'll see Freshies number 2 C Metro, number 1 Central Park Lanes 3, November 21st in Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. 2 weeks from this Friday, November 21st, 2025 on Candlepin Bowling Network's Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. That'll be a good one. This Friday night, Academy 2. A week from this Friday, rather. No Friday night this week because of the World Tournament. 14th, Academy 2 against Academy 1. 7:30 live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. That's East Coast time, 8:30 Atlantic. Freshie pounds 9. The king is the 5. And look at this wood. That's a lumberyard. 3-7-10. Where's Jeff Walsh, the bulldozer? Looks like 5 pieces, 4 or 5 in the deck.
I'm struggling to see how anything gets the 10 on this one. Even the wood that looks like the red line is aimed at the 10. There's another piece in back that might deflect it around.
Middle of wood, I think.
The more you tag, the better.
He gave it a try and he got it.
Haha, that's how.
Wood's not a problem. Spare. 19 of the ball through 2.
It was a nervous 10, but the sidewall was there, and Trites was on the ball.
Sometimes too much wood gets in the way. Freshie gone on it for spare. 18 of the ball through 2. What a start. Able has the lead early on.
Yeah. Whoops, little bounce there.
Can I see that again?
Yes.
That's what I thought I played. Tip of that wood in the middle. He got it. Perfect shot. Matching spares. Here's the Tsunami Keep Bowl Parade. Got a spread eagle on lane 15. The only problem is you got to do it on TV lanes without wood for $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network. Since we got 5,000 subscribers, now over 5,100. And 11 dropped $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. 2 in Canada, Billy Gillis.
Got to be a toonie, huh?
Why not?
Hey, Miranda Wallace is watching. That's apt. Gouillart off to a great start. Back-to-back marks.
What a lovely lady she is, Miranda Wallace. Classy, always smiling, bubbly. The realtor of the century. Without a play in that four-horseman check mark for Beaupre.
Keith Beaupre, the second highest five-string total in the singles qualifier yesterday. Where was it? I'll get there. Matt McPhee, the only one higher at 7-11.
He's one of two bowlers to win on the Scott Lapierre to win the Campus Kansas Step Ladder Series from 5th seed to the 1 seed to win it all. Won $2,350. Didn't have a shirt to wear that day. Forgot to bring it. I said, well, you can wear a Wild shirt or buy a Campus Kansas shirt. You'll bowl better. He's like, yeah. He won 4 matches. 4-0, Keith, with a C4C shirt. Let it be known. Look at this one. The Matt Susi special, 5-7-10. No wood, no luck.
And no more balls, unfortunately.
Good for him. $7. He'll take that, I guess.
Technically ahead here.
Beaupre leads up number 1 for a 9. Gains 2. 7-pin lead for Able Evolve Realty. 54-47. This way too early first. 2 marks, both spares for each for the first 2 bowlers.
Keith Beaupre, 687. Chris Ryder, 668. Calvin Locke, 662. And Matt Rich, 661 in yesterday's singles.
And how about Chris Miller, the 32 seed, got in by 1 pin, beat the number 1 seed. Matt McPhee, what a 7-11? It's crazy. Get in, you never know. And Troy Fair, I think it was the 23 seed yesterday we won, right? The 19th seed? Troy, let's say 19th, the 23 seed, won it all. That's a reset, I think, on lane 13. Greg will call the middle string. And I'll check scores.
Either that or I take a break. Not sure.
Either way, or Duncan MacDougall, either way.
Yeah. Someone else. That's fair.
1, 2, 9, 10. Wood behind to help, but he missed number 1 and the 9. Always great to work with you, Greg. Just a true gentleman and a class act and just a great technician and a great announcer.
Thank you very much. Whoa, that 3-pin's tipping over. Before we take out.
8 for Billy Gillis. Slow start, 15 through 2.
Yep, Beaupre can gain a few just by pinning alone.
Wobbling 4 and 7. And Keith will take a 9. 2 9s to start his match. 18 through 2. 62-56. Able up by a touchdown. 2 spares apiece. In the 2025 World's International Candlepin Championships on Candlepin Bowling Network. Match 2 of 11 overall. Match 2 of 3 today. 3 matches every day. Shortly at the 9 o'clock local time here, Atlantic time. 8 o'clock East Coast time, and 9:30 for our great friends in Newfoundland. Sean Bernard, 4-2. About 18 or so world appearances. Came to the semifinals 2 years ago here. At Buffalo Nichols, 4-7-8. When he gets a strike, it's Buffalo chant. His friend Glenn Gillis getting a nickname. He likes Buffalo Wild Wings, loves the video game Buffalo at the casinos. Because you win the casino game, it says Buffalo real loud. I didn't make that one up, believe it or not.
I mean, Buffalo Nichols, it's right there. That's a America-centric joke, but there you go.
Initially, his nickname I gave him was a salad man. We dropped it after a while. Bernard takes a 10.
It's the same reason Blaze and Squirrel don't mix anymore. You don't need to. It's a little derogatory.
8 for Nichols. Everybody called him the salad man. Not anymore, though. 8. He does like salad, just for the record, though.
Yeah. The Montana Steakhouse last night.
Very good. And 2 chocolate milks. Hit the spot.
Yeah. And the plain tortillas you had or whatever.
Yeah, the grilled chicken wrap. Awesome. With no dressing.
White man don't like his spice, but we had a lot of fun last night.
We grew up with no salt on the table. Remember that high blood pressure? Never had salt on the table, so I had bland food growing up.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
Kind of good in some ways, I guess.
1 and 3.
4-7-8 on the other side of the ledger for Sean Bernard. Sean with a W. S-H-A-W-N.
I can't tell if I need to contrast white or black text on this, and I don't feel like clicking XL accessibility here. Let me know if that's completely unreadable.
Everything's not black and white.
I mean, white on cyan, I tried the black, but that somehow felt worse.
For a spare.
Oh!
Denied by the 7.
It's white on the back of Abel's shirts, you know.
Nichols connects. Spare. 20, make it 18. The ball through 2 for Nichols. Sean trying to get to 20 through 2.
The design of Abel's shirts probably predates our streams as well. I just wish they were bigger.
9, 19 through 2.
The names were bigger.
Wish the scoreboard was bigger. Smudged scoreboards. Stencil Britain.
I noticed one of the markers is a little better than the other one. Maybe we can buy them some. Do you think?
Well, they're going to keep the caps on. You keep the caps off, they dry out. It makes it harder to read.
But seriously, I'd splurge on some markers. I don't know if it helps them out.
We want some high-definition markers.
If that, we want that, so why not? Do Fairlanes a solid for all they do for us.
4K markers. Head pin swept from behind, not a head pin hit. It's the 6-9-10 this time. Mirror side triangle.
For Mr. Mike Brown, our singles finalist yesterday.
Chris Winiar's the anchor spot. A couple of down years by his standards. Finally strong back here this year. Excellent pinner. Former number 1 seed, the Atlantic Can Open Singles Tour, Class A Northern Conference.
Ooh, standings dropped. Maybe Pete Wood will have the paper too, but Nico's got us covered here.
Captain Corrado Pani for Central Park Lane says the wood is good.
All right.
He may have tweaked his knee doing it.
For a spare. Pani threw a 600-something in the singles qualifier yesterday.
Carl says he's not going to probably bowl much this week.
If he's hurting, he's not showing it, that's for sure.
That goes for a spare. Mike Brown picking up where he left off yesterday. 20 yards, 1-8-6 right.
We had 3 8-0s. We saw Spike's Chimney. Central Park Lanes here is 8-0. And Able Evolve Realty 2-6.
Mike Brown in the finals against Troy Forney, the ICC singles yesterday. What a great match that was, Greg. That thrill is on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please subscribe free as Chris gets a 7. Chris with a K.
Yeah. No audio on the Duncan and Bob stream. I'll tend to that in a second here. I'm trying to get their attention by messenger. Yeah. I'll try and point that out to them in a second.
Should I run over and tell them?
Yes, please. If you could just inform them no audio. Here's what I want you to do. Inform them no audio, and Paul, inform them no audio, and just try and if they're having issues with the graphics, just let them know we can dub it in later. Just like make sure they fix the audio, and then feel free to invite them to take the graphics away and also watch their messenger. Those 3 things. If they're not working, in their opinion. Spool it here for Brown. He took out 4 on the first ball, I do believe. 4. This is what a 4 looks like. And 5 pins remaining on Winiar's side. Chance for a spare. He drives it back and gets the spare. Wood helped contain it all. 17 and a ball. And a 2-4-10. Shades of that 2 and 3 conversion that Brown made earlier in the singles final. He takes 9, and it's 23 through 2. So in that last exchange there, 13 pins, -2 marks. Body, Freshie, Nichols, and Winiar's all on marks. Let's go back to the top here. Stephen Body on one of those spares. He gets his head pin, and they mix, and the fill is high for 9 if the wood doesn't take another one. 9 out, 2 and 7, and Garrett Martin has an 8 fill again. Trivial cover for Body. 19 and another.
39 in the ball through 2. They got the audio back over there in lanes 1 and 2 in the other stream on YouTube.
All right, that'll help out. So, yeah, there's ways we can rescue some of this in post, and they're closer to their scoreboard, incidentally, so they're going to be able to do that.
Garrett Martin denied 3 spares there after 2 spare 8s.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
It's the 10. Strong start, 46 through 3 in the first of 3. Round 2 of 3 today. Every team in the right division, the one's just like the left division.
All right, so audio restored on the left feed now. Hopefully they're doing well. I know I threw this new scoreboard at them as well. I was trying to train them sooner, but they are doing very well, just as intrepid workers as we are.
Able of 12 right now, but down 4 marks to 1.
One spare fill gets away.
That's a 2 fill, 41 through 3 for Stephen Body. Steve with a PH, without the D. Meanwhile, 8-10, see if Wood can help for Garrett Martin.
Body mixing it up, having a lengthy consult here.
2-7-10. Garrett, 31 years young, 113 average, high single 190, high triple 426. Great try. Any lucky to have 4 in a row. Steven trying to get 2 here. And he gets 1 on the object pin for an 8. 49 through 4 in the first of 3. Martin a 10. Perfect start. 2 spare 8s, 2 10s. Noah's Ark. 2 of a kind. 56 through 4. Greg Gouillart will call the middle string while I check scores around in substitutions.
Yeah. Oh, again, we'll see, Paul. I'm sorry.
Potentially Duncan or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
something like that. I get that.
Substitution policy, Greg, for our viewers.
You should not have to call strings substitution policy before box 7 and not on a mark.
Nick Zeffaletto, freshie. Long-time nickname. On the 2-8. On the spare 2, 20 through 2. The hard way.
Sometimes they'll even enter tournaments with that name.
Still going to try same thing. Instant replay. 9 to spare 2. Youch. Not in the dictionary. Y-O-U-C-H. Yikes, nouch, come on. Put in the dictionary, Webster. 21 through 2. Freshie 1-4 in the 10. 10 wants to fall down, will not. Second ball bounces right, steals the head pin, now the 9. The 4 wants to go down, wants to take a left turn. That wobbles around with the 7 holding firm. Sterling Trites, the Able Evolve Realty. Trying to get back to the playoffs for the first time since 2023, then semifinals. Zeffaletto, nice. Ah, that's a pretty 10, 30 through 3. A 10 for Trites. Sterling, 31 through 3. Pretty good 10 box. 10 still get enough appreciation, but 10's win a lot of matches. Look at that shot. That was awesome. No one gets excited about a 10 box. I don't see why. That wins a lot of matches. I'm just saying.
It's more of a knowing they out and out, freshie.
I call it a wow 10. Fourth box. First string.
Hey, lowest scoring game of 10 pin around. Those sticks matter.
Zeffaletto on the nose. 8. The 10 falls down. Chance now. 4-7. Back to lane 13.
Can matter in duck pin as well. Gary Santoro won on that third ball in a duck pin tournament. He's got a star on his back.
On the cross, or at least to a king. 5 middle. 3-6-10. Left to the 5 for Sterling Trites.
A great candles and ducks bowler he is. Anyway. And just wide on the 2-pinners, Freshie.
Trites can't get the check mark to go. Got the easy one away to the 5. $10 box there. And a 10 the other side. 40 through 4 for Freshie, 1 better for Trites, 41. 154, 142, close so far. Able to Evolve Realty and the blue shirts have a 12-pin lead, but down 2 marks to none. We've got a slight virtual lead for Central Park Lanes at East Boston, Mass. Chucky's house, Chuck Mazzella, great owner. Beaupre 4. After a pair of 9 start, a 7-8 start for Billy Gillis, who has a check mark of his own.
Oh. Beaupre missing the 8 and 10 here.
Right in the middle. Loses his mind. Gillis with a rough start. Beaupre an 8. 26 through 3, 8 to match for Billy Gillis. 7, 8, 8, 23 through 3. Tough start. Plenty of time left.
Twelve pins, minus 2 marks, a virtual tie in the string. Remember, 2 match points per string, 2 for total. Beaupre, 4 pin, 6 and 7. Do.
Try to get the next match, make sure I get that right for our next match. This stupid page isn't opening up. We didn't get a booklet this time, so trying to figure it out.
Gillis is a 4 and
I know
8.
It's Outlaw Rides, and I believe Lucky Strike X. If I'm not, I'll find out. I know it's Outlaw Rides our last match.
I'll get a clearer shot of a binder one day. Spare!
Beaupre on the board, 36 in the ball through 4. Gillis can't connect.
Wood assisted, but the 6-7 does go. Central Park Lanes now with the virtual lead. Provided it's filled, of course. They do have a 2 fill, but that was matched by the other side.
Yeah, the Canadian matches Bears Road, Bolorama, and Outlaw rides our next match today, our final one today, day 1 of team competition.
If we made it all the way over here to Moncton in Canada, why wouldn't we take advantage? 2 Canadian squads. All the teams will be covered across our 2 streams.
Matt Nichols, 18 the ball through 2. Sean Bernard, 19 through 2.
And a lot of other streamers, too.
Nichols steals 8, one of the 8. 26 through 2. They have the virtual lead. Bernard, nice ball, strike, bombs away, baby. 29 plus 2 through 3. Here in the first. Nichols first spare, gone. Back to back, 36 in the ball through 3. Don't you just love Candlepin Bowling? Bombs away, baby shirts and Candlepin for Cancer shirts and towels available here this week at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, all week long while supplies last.
Everyone's reminding that substitutes can practice on lanes 25 through 36. Into the head pin. There's a 2-4. That 2-pin's tipping. And dropping the wrong way. No double for Bernard. He is opposite a 2 fill, though.
Nichols 38 through 3. Good second ball. Can't reach the West Coast. Sean keeps it on for a 10.
No, it's spare on strike.
I'm sorry, spare and strike, correction.
Absolutely.
39 through 3, 49 the ball through 4. Lost my mind for a second. What else is new? Look at my notes here.
You're seeking some updates, aren't you?
Yes. Nichols a 10, 48 through 4. Always doing something.
Always on the go.
Understatement. Anchor bowl is Chris Winiar, 17 the ball through 2. Mike Brown, finalist yesterday. Lost to Troy Ford in an absolutely thrilling match on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, 23 through 2. Spare 4 and 9. When he has a Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire, Tim Lickey's Hall of Fame house, I call it, 2 the 10. Brown, 1, wobbling 4, the 7 decides to fall, 1, 4, 10. Let's go Wood to try to pluck around.
On the big amp, channel B, no, side B, right where you're at, down where the lights are, down where the green lights are, on the amp, side B, turn it up, please, all the way, that's for the other side. There you go.
Thanks for bearing with us.
All right, Chris Winiar's back-to-back spares, 35 in the ball through 3.
Yep. Mike Brown.
Brown's 9, 32 through 3.
He has a ball to go. I got.
Okay.
You might have overheard, folks. Fairlanes has to get back here every now and again. They loaned us the DJ booth. They can take us out as well.
My mouse in the future, my brain's in the past. 9 it is, 32 through 3. Forward thinking.
Our finalists doing fine. Hey, Dakota Wood here with the standings. It's a C. So, Team USA, by the way, the only 8-0 on the left division, by the way. All of Fenway Academy, Birchall Siding, A+, and Drywall Concepts 6-2. Exeter CPL and Spikes 8-0 on the right side. Academy and Harry's, Academy Lanes and Harry's All-Stars 6-2.
Brown, Weebles, wobble, but they don't fall down on the 4. Winiar's back-to-back spare 8s, 43 through 3. Doublewood in front, but he pushed through. Trying to go with 3 marks in a row. He does! 53 in the ball through 4.
Solid
Spare
anchor.
for Brown. Second spare, 42 in the ball through 4. Back to the top of the order. Update from Greg Gouillart.
There you are, 226 to 221. 2 open marks aside in that last exchange. 3 marks for Team Able and 5 marks for Central. This is now an even string.
Just to recap for all the viewers watching, we cover all the teams. Team USA, like Greg said, 8-0, only undefeated team in left side. Fenway Academy, 2-time runner-up, 6-2. Birchall Siding, A+ Accounting, 5-time champions. And Drywall Concepts, 6-2 with Maria Subs. Stars and Strikes, Kingswood Bulletproof, Wreck and Roll, 2.64. Massachusetts, 2-6 with Canada 5. Grafton Flooring, 0-8. Right Room extra lucky strike. Central Park Lanes here. Spike's Gym we saw the first round. 8-0. Academy Lane 6-2. Defending champions Harry's All-Star 6-2. Avon Valley Lanes with flooring 4-4. Outlaw Ride surprisingly 2-6. We'll see in our last match. Able Evolve Realty here 2-6. Bears Row Bull Run we'll see in our next match. 0-8 with Oakland Park and Brian Hatchetman. 0-8. And you are up to date.
Martin takes a 9 box. Body 10 with the wood. Good half for Body, great half for Martin.
Fenway Academy, the high series, 18-17, A+ account, the high string, 631. Fenway Academy at a 630. Kingswood Bowlfuls and Birch Hill Siding each at a 623.
And a substitution. No, sorry. Someone took their balls off the rack. We'll see who it is. Oh, Mike Brown removed his balls from the rack. Okay. We'll see who goes in at anchor in a second. Presuming that's what it is. Martin Spilling sticks 8. And Steven needs to throw a spread eagle ball to take this.
6-10 for Martin on lane 14 at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick. Kenneth Wood still trying to roll back. Wouldn't it be crazy if it turns right trajectory for a strike?
Oh, he's pushing it, though. He wants it to roll. Hold on. Oh, he's doing a dance. He wants that wood to roll. Willie. Shallow lip, though. And it's swerving the wrong way, I think.
Tim Jalbert, the high single so far, 171. Matt Harnett at 158. Sean Sears, 157. High series, Cole Fry, one of the best young bowlers in Maine. That's just a pickup for a spare for Martin. 75 of the ball through 6.
Missed the viral content, made the spare.
Body way left. Number 1 stands. Cole Fry, 403. They're only 400 so far. Sean Sears, 391. Joey Hutchinson, Freddie Toffelmeyer, 390. That's Division 1. Division 2 scratch Dan Esdale. Ezzy, 153. Justin Waters leads in series, 409. Waters will Danny Harris, his teammate. And the freight train, Joey Lister, 407. As Body gets a 10.
That's 9.
9, 68 through 6.
Remember to keep an eye on the yellow numbers to the right of the scoreboard. That'll tell you who's truly ahead because those show the open marks.
Ryan Hogan also at 153. Mike Brown at a 147. Justin Waters, 147. Tim Hayes at 147. And that's it pretty much for all the standings for the first round. And a quarter, wow, that's a tough one. 3. Luckily, Sterling Trite's gone to the mark.
Recently joined Able. He was on Prosperity U last.
Freshie crossing over, 3-6-10. Captain of Metro Bowl Friday Night Pro League team. Now the clean spread eagle. That's Paul Grant bowling.
That's a few times we've seen that 2-pin punch out just completed there.
Freshie for spare, missed everything. Trite's a 9.
Very good 9 on that third ball.
50 half. Nick Zeffalo, Freshie trying to get the 50 half himself with a Paul Grant special. It's wrapped around the 6 for a 9, 49 half. Council Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Tons of shirts being sold. The new Bombs Away baby shirt. Council Cancer shirts available in towels this week while they last. Donations via Venmo at Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. A staggering $31,500 paid off this year alone, smashing more than double our record many year past. And $103,500 overall. Donations via Venmo, Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. You can mail a check also. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com, and 2 roll-offs online to register also. More on that in a moment. Left side 6. 1-3-6-10. 6 box first string. Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Freshie on the nose, 3-2 split, 2-4-7 right side, 6-10. Missed everything.
About 260 of you watching. Thank you all very much. The bowling community and our extended fan base.
Tell your friends, tell your family, hit that subscribe button. It's free on YouTube. Hit the bell icon for live notifications. Freshie denied by the 6. That way we get notified when we start live every match. We sign off in between.
Ooh, that would want it to roll, but it dove off the back of the plate instead.
9, that time for Sterling Trite's back-to-back 9s, 59 through 6. Will he stay in? Cefaletto gets the 10, 59 himself through 6. Two open roll-offs coming to, one open roll-off coming to Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Annual Candlepins of Kansas scratch roll-offs. Please register Candlepins number 4, Kansas.com. Several dates, including 2 weeknights on Wednesdays, a few Saturdays and Sundays, 1 and 4 p.m. Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Register Candlepins number 4, Kansas.com. Unlimited shifts are allowed. And that may be a foul. Let's see. He slipped.
He's bemoaning it. We'll see.
That'd be a 9 drop. It's good.
It is not.
It's a reset. That's tough. Now he try to get a spare the hard way. Keith Beaupre with the check mark. 80% handicap. High flying rollaway lanes. 1 day only. March 7th, 2026. 10-string format. Register Candlepins number 4. Kansas.com. Rollaway lanes. Ware, Massachusetts. Where? Mass. He stumbles again. Some foot issues there.
Just as long as you're not slathering baby powder on the approach, we're fine.
Really. Beaupre can't reach the fire. Will it? Second chance goes. Spare 6, spare. 52 in a ball through 5.
I'd swear, if the next time ICBA gets a chance to revise the rule book, baby powder on the approaches should be a slam dunk ban.
Billis slam dunks his towel. 52 half. He's out of the game. And coming in now.
Ryan Cox, Foxy Coxy.
Ryan Cox off the same foot. Let's see. Ryan Cox, very good bowler here in Canada. Lane 14, subbing in.
You can substitute before box 7 and not on a mark.
Previously 5. And look at that. Spread eagle broken up. It's just the wood, maybe a chance. Slide over. 2 left. 3, 6, 10 right. Beaupre on the bonus. 1, 3, 7, 10. Woods try to spray around. Back to back. Spare 6s. 58 half. Ryan trying to slide it over. He does. He got it. Substitution policy pays off. 52 in a ball through 6. The string will get credited to Billy Gillis either way. Beaupre denied 3 in a row.
Down in front. You're too tall for the pin cam. Ryan stands tall over the pins and delivers the first mark for slot number 3. They will evolve Realty, stacking up marks.
Beaupre at 10. 68 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. That was a great sweep shot. The score, Central Park Lanes 296, Able Evolve Realty 277. Lead is 19 for Central Park Lanes. Middle match of 3 today, a 19-pin lead, but down 4 marks to 1. It's close.
Jean Bernard remains.
We have 3 more exciting strings like the first one, 12, 15, and 3.
Ooh.
Gold pole, CFL and NFL. Nichols, the Buffalo chant, not quite on the 4.
His best head pin hit yet.
Sean Bernard, spare 8 after the strike. 57 through 4, trying to spin it over. Front of the mark. Yes! 3 in a row. 67 half plus. Nichols for a spare. Got it. 58 half plus 1. Second spare, the last 3 to spare 2. And the spare 8 before that.
Virtual tie in the string. 3-string format, total pinfall matters too. That'll light up on the scoreboard soon enough.
48-year-old Sean Bernard shining here in Moncton. 115 average, 192 high single. High triple 464, high 5 687. On the bonus, right side of quarter. We've seen a few of these today, twice in the mark. Brutal, 1. 68 half, still pretty good. Nichols, pocket 6. 7 holes left in the wiggle. Right side, 3. Rearrange 6, 9 behind the 3. He's got wood to help, possibly. Bernard, look at that. A quarter right, quarter left. Nico, take a video of that one, folks. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling? That's just wrong.
Oh no, Chris Winiar's look away.
Nichols can't get it to go. 7 to 9, the Star Trek character, the Queen Borg, played by Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9.
Which reminds me, Dan Chenard, we miss you.
Hey, Dan,
come on up and see me sometime. Or us, rather.
Bernard trying to save a disastrous box. He lucky get a 6.5. 74 through 6, spare 1, 6. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. Nichols takes a 10.
Plus 4.
74 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe on YouTube. High definition. We cover all classes. The ESPN at Candlepin Bowling, semi-pro to pro action. Oh, close to 2,400 videos soon. Over 5,100 subscribers. Free always. Tell your friends and family. YouTube videos forever. High definition. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Hit the bell icon after for live notifications. Mike Brown on a spare. 9. Forward pin with wood in front. 51 through 4. Has a spare 4 to start. 2 9s in the middle. Chris Winiards. 3 spares in a row. This one is 7. After 2 spare 8s in a row. After 7 blocks to start. 60 through 4. Brown. Oh, wrong by the wood. A break for CPL. Central Park Lanes on East Boston, Mass. 2 Friday Night Pro League teams. Winiards missed everything that time. Brown 10. Mike's 61 at the half. In another good match.
Littlest timing errors make the biggest of difference 60 feet down the lane.
Winiards a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10. 70 half, though. Not bad.
Very, 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 very good.
That would have been 4 in a row.
And Brown, 61 half.
Pretty good also.
Finalist pedigree on display again.
Chris Ryder was in the semifinals after winning last year.
Hold on, stop. Okay.
6-pack, check his ID. Winiards in lane 13. On the nose, 9. King is the 5.
Monitor's a little iffy. Bear with me.
Wood behind. Can he pick it up for a spare? 2 full. 3 6 10. Chris looking for mark 4 out of 5. Same spot. The King, the 5, takes it down.
How's it going out there, chat? Please sound off.
Winiards spare again. 80 the ball through 6. Wow. 9 for Brown. 70 through 6.
All right, 1 second here. Not ready for a score update at this time. I apologize.
Our monitor's flickering off and on.
Yeah, I apologize.
You got the 9 for Brown, right?
Yes, stand by.
Okay.
All right, let me.
349, 330. Central Park Lanes up by 19, but down 2 spares to 1. They still have the virtual lead. Stephen Body, top of the order, 68 through 6. 78, 75 in the ball for Garrett Martin, who had 2 spare 8s to start. Body bearing down, a good ball, a setback leave here. It's called in Canada. Garrett Martin, 3rd spare fill of the string. Will it be this time? It's a good ball. It's all 10. Strike. Bombs away, baby. Strike on spare. 85 through 6. 95 plus 2 in the 7th for the lead-up bowler. But Able Evolve Realty. Stephen Bocci trying to kick it over. Good effort. That's why it doesn't go too often. It's called the setback by Corey Smith. Unofficially. We give him the credit.
You can't make it. You're set back. Thanks, Ryan.
Stephen, 10. 78 through 7 in the first of 3. Match 2 of 3. 3 matches every day. Tuesday today through Saturday, including 4 rounds of playoffs. 1 Friday night, late Friday afternoon into the early evening, and 3 on Saturday after 9 each day, 9 o'clock Atlantic time, shortly after, 8 o'clock Eastern, 9:30 for our great friends in Newfoundland.
Central has 1 more mark, but Abel's been stronger on the fill.
Body lucky 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. 8 it is. Garrett Martin goes right. He gets a lucky 7. 1, 2, 4 leave. Oh, on a strike. In this Century Club already in the 7th box. First string. Steam for spare. Way off. Martin for another spare. Takes it down. Big 20. Up to 115. The ball in the 8th. Body of 10 on a Paul Grant special. Missed the second. Make the third. Back-to-back 10s. 3 out of 4. 8's a wild. 8, 8, 8. 88 through 8.
Martin runs
Evolve leads by 1.
Those 3 pinners are basically a coin flip. Martin runs his down, and Able Evolve Realty now with a slight lead here, just 1 mark ahead.
It was 19 a moment ago. Now it's down 1, and 2 marks to 1 their favor also. Nick Zeffoletto, 4-7-8.
I hate stumbling on my words. It's hard to multitask is all. That's all.
Tell me about it. Sterling Trites, 2 perfect, spread eagle. 1% chance to convert without wood for Class A bowlers, 20% for a 10 box. Statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network.
I would stumble less if I was multitasking less. I'm not begrudging it. I just hope people understand. That's all.
They do.
Enough about me.
Freshie flies over the 2, 5, and the 10. Abel on the move. Can he get this one somehow? Same spot. $25 on our TV lanes here on 13 and 14. Every cover of 2 lanes live. For Greg's coverage, my coverage, Bob Lee's coverage, $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network and a clean spread eagle for a spare only. Steffoletto takes an 8. 67 through 7. And a tough 6 off the eagle for Sterling Trite. 65 through 7. They're in the rest of the way.
That closes up the pinning gap a little bit, but actually, no, it expands this pinning gap. Central Park Lanes ahead by 7 pins on the pinning right now. Able Evolve Realty with the better bonuses you would think is favored in this match.
And Central Park Lanes now leads by 1. They flip-flop the leaderboard. Madonna Mark. Steffoletto struggling here in the first. Drops 5. 4-7 left in front. 1-3-6. Sterling Trites. 2 pins left up, the 3 and the 9. See if that wood can help. Now it rolls back perfectly.
Hi, Cheryl Yeadon and Ari Beaupre. You've got some rooting interests here. Great to see you here.
Paul Yeaton here with his son Brady here. Still trying to get an interview with Cheryl with Brady. The rock and roll baseball. So I told him today, you can be a major league. You get interviews all the time. I'm easy going. Freshie, wow, that's a middle pin Oriole. Quick takes the shot and got the 7 also.
Well, if your harassment campaign works, there's another headset back here.
He got the spare. Trite, 75 and a ball through 8.
Oops.
Freshie is 7 after an 8. 74 through 8.
What are they announcing?
Just the high single and stuff we already announced.
Academy leads with the 1903.
Oh, Academy at 1903. Cool.
Wow. 1903, Academy 3.
That's pretty good.
I think I missed that one.
They went 6-2, interestingly, though. They are not 8-0.
Okay, I missed that last box. Who got the last box?
Spare for Trites and 7 for Freshie.
Okay.
I'll confirm scores after the 8th box like I do before.
386, 384. Now it goes back and forth. 2 pins for Abel. Now they've got the lead in marks. 3-1, all spares. For the first 3 bowls, the Anchor Bowl has 1 now. Well, later on, the Anchor Bowl comes up to Central Park Lanes.
Trying to watch for substitutions, but these 2 bowlers are here.
Beaupre clipped with eagle, spread eagle minus the corner pin.
Which also does not make $25.
Ryan Cox for a strike 9 off the bench. 61 through 6.
It's a thank you for letting us cover you on our featured lanes, in fairness. Though, I like having the wide shot so you can see more bowling, just in case.
Beaupre slides the violin bow right to left, leads with a 2 and a 10. A spare, back-to-back for Ryan Cox. All he's done at the bench, spare 9 spare, after Billy Gillis' 42 star through 5.
If someone gets a 200 game, everyone's going to wonder, where's the camera? Beaupre takes 9.
Duncan MacDougall has a laptop, Bob Lee's laptop, they can go around and use that if they need to, like we did with Calvin Locke 2 years ago.
iPad, but yeah.
iPad when he got the 206. What did I say?
Laptop.
Same thing.
It is a portable electronic device, I guess.
Beaupre in the pocket, check mark left. Cox, COX, strike bid, 9 again. He's a 9-pin machine. He had 9 drop for that spare too, didn't he, the first ball?
We take those 9 fields. Yes, he did. And now Abel is ahead by 21 plus.
Make it a 9-pin Worlds. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
CPL's perfect record in jeopardy.
I'd love to see a 9-pin Worlds where 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Beaupre checks and spare. 87 to the ball through 8. Third spare in the last 5. A spare again for Cox. 3 in a row. 90 to ball through 8.
Epic substitution by Abel.
424, 403 the lead is up to 21 for Abel.
I don't know if it's Legend of Sean Dion level, but we also saw the duality of Sean Dion injuring himself last Worlds, but...
Yeah, that's the guy. I said the wrong name last night. Sean Dion, I meant to say, not Sean Duthright. I said the wrong name last night. That was Sean Dion that did that.
I only know that because I watched the Approach podcast. Yes, watch it. They live streamed.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. That's kind of La La Land.
Duncan and I did, don't worry.
Nichols, 2. Same thing.
Mike McIntosh, Jeremy Seaholm, Danny Finn, and Brian Ather.
Nichols, good second ball, 4-7-10. Each at 74 through 6 coming in. Sean Bernard, this will be a tough one. 1 in 5 chance. Setback leave. Which one do you like better? Nichols, nice shot. The wood angle perfectly at 10. Gets it. Pretty 10. 84 through 7. Bernard trying to get at least 2. Gets 1 on the object for an 8. 82 through 7.
432 to 413. Unofficially, I'll confirm in a second.
The World Tournament here in Fairlanes and Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Lori Boat probably rooting on Keith as well.
Facebook coverage also. Bob Lee, Duncan MacDougall on YouTube on lane 1 and 2. Wiggling 5-10 for Nichols. 5 up, 5 down for Sean Bernard for Able Evolve Realty. Central Park Lanes trying to fight back, down 19 right now. A mark against him also.
Lori says, Mom, or is the commentator an idiot?
What's that?
Lori says, Mom, or is the commentator an idiot? 5 and 10 converted here for Nichols, for Keith.
I didn't get that comment.
No worries. She's in chat, though, either way. Nice to see you. Bernard does not convert.
Nichols does spare. 94 to ball through 8. He did that one. 4th spare of the string. Bernard at 10. 92 through 8.
Over to the anchors. This has been a good duel. Mike Brown and Chris Winiars. I saw Brown take his balls off or someone's balls off the return earlier, but not in this case. 3 marks aside, 19 pins for Able. It's a bit of a volatile lead because of the bonus balls, but for now they hold a significant one.
Winiars on the spare, check mark left, 86 through 6. What a start.
6 is about what they expected, though, so that's good news for Able.
Mike Brown, the finals in the ICC singles yesterday, winner Troy Fournier, 70 through 6. 1, 2, 4, the 8, behind the 2. Chris to the spare, not this time. Hit it good. 4-8 left up for Brown.
To be clear, it's a good fill by the Wizard. 6 fill is about average, so he's doing his part. It's just that Able is happy with the status quo.
10, 96 through 7. He had a 7 box to start, perfect sense. 10 spares and strikes, perfect. Meanwhile, Brown, I think there was an 8, was it? I couldn't see it.
Ooh, I think it was, I thought I saw just 1 pin down, but.
It's a 9, I guess. It's 9, so 79 through 7.
Okay, thank you.
Now he's got a clip wing eagle himself. Winning us just 3 that time.
They write the middle horizontal line for that 7. I was trying to work that out. Got to deal with handwriting and that.
Chris left side that time, 1 and the 7. Brown, good try, 2 and a 3. Gets the 2-4 to stand. Update from Greg after this box.
Score check from Greg after this box.
That's in it. Yep. Every 2 completed boxes, typically.
4 marks to 2, though, for Central. 4 marks to 2 for Able. No, sorry. And I'm wrong. Let's try again. 5 to 2 for Central.
Brown gains a pin, 10 to a 9, 89 through 8. Chris, 5 over the Century Club with 2 blocks to go. Top of the order, 10 blocks to go in the first of 3. A middle match today. Bays Row Bolorama. Outlaw Rides, our final match, all Canadian match later today on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. We'll sign off after the 3rd string. It's important to get notified live with that bell icon on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network once you subscribe for free. With close to 2,400 videos and over 5,100 subscribers. Never a charge. High definition available on YouTube. 9 drop there for Red Hot Garrett Martin. 124 through 8. Stephen Body, 88 through 8. Trying to spill down. One more, he does! The 1-1 split is gone. Strike. 98. 98 plus 2 in the 9th. Martin for a spare. Wow, robbed by the wood. That's a big break for CPL.
The very first time that Martin has been anything less than invincible.
They have the lead in marks now. Martin wasn't there for a 9. 9 to strike. 107 through 9.
Sorry, no, Martin.
I'm sorry, I mean the wrong box. 133 make it through 9. Body's now on the strike in the right box. 98 plus 2 in the 9th.
You don't get no respect.
You get no respect. I get no respect. I'm telling you. On the left side, 6, 7, 1, 3, 8 and back. Final box lead up ball. His body trying to double it up. Too far right. Gets 6. Decent wood behind the 1, 3, 4, 7 left. Going for a big 20. Trying to close the gap. On for another spare. No, the 8 holds on. He's trying to get to 143. Body. Oh, just missed the 7. 9 in the strike. Now 107 through 9. I called it right ahead of time. My mouth's in the future. My brain's in the past. What else is new?
He's the clumsiest psychic medium you've ever met.
That's true. Martin at 10. Outstanding.
I can't talk about clumsiness myself.
143. I'm no Inspector Clouseau, though. Done.
143 by Garrett Martin.
Done. Body of 10. 117. Force 89, 477. Able Evolve Realty in the blue shirts. A dozen pin lead, 12. Mark situation, even Steven. 2 spares for each side.
Yep.
8 marks to go before the middle string. Sterling Trites has one of his 2 marks here.
Real quick before we go down the stretch, thanks, Lori. Ali Atwell and James Dyer, nice to see you both.
75 and a ball in the 8th for Trites. 74 3 for Nick Zeffoletto. And a spare 2 in the second, his only mark. Trites also with a half woods to fill also. Now a second spare. After a 6 box. Go figure.
Yellow bricks indicate headpin hits and red bricks indicate headpin splits. That's non-standard candlepin notation, although Micah Imperato and along with others like Veronica McAllister, Steve Kelly are trying to make that increasingly standard. We'll see.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Wouldn't that be nice? Trites would love that.
On the spare, left side, it's going to be 6. 81 through 8. Leads 18 right now, minus a mark.
9 pin as well, 5 fill.
Oh, 5 into the 9, so make it 1 less.
That's a spread eagle.
I got blocked out there. I need that perch later on. Spread eagle for Freshie, tough break. Got a chance for $25 from Kenneth Boy Network on our coverage lanes. Everything but number 1. The 9 is gone this time, Paul. Zeffoletto, 1% chance. Could use it. Team is down late in the first. Object pin does not carry to the 10. 2-4-7 left. We need a mark for the Century Club.
Make sure to follow Fairlanes Bowling on Facebook for complete standings if you can.
Trites at 10, minimum 90 through 9 after the spare 5. 7 bonus pins and 2 marks, well below the 6.5. Stats by Kenneth Bowling Network. Freshie and 9, just 83 through 9. 7 box to go before the middle string of our middle round of 3. Bear was a roll, Bowl-O-Rama. Outlaw Rides our final match today on a separate broadcast on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Please remember to like the video by hitting thumbs up on it. That way more people can see it. Just in case anyone didn't subscribe and hit the bell icon, they could be notified or the algorithm could be blessed with the best game of 10 pin around, Candlepin Bowling.
Bombs away, baby! Strike! Wow! Trites contributes 100 plus 2 in the 10th. Freshie way off 4. Make it 5. 1, 3, 9 and back of the 3. 4, 7 left. Can he pick it up with wood on the deck?
Oh, and maybe you can take credit for that. He said, let's go Sterling, and boy, did he.
All smiles in his face. But his 18th Worlds, give or take. Semifinalist 2 years ago. Freshie missed number 1. And the best he can do is 93. Multiple Pro Series champion.
And Pro Series organizer, along with his wife Samantha and others.
Freshie 10, disappointing 93, first string.
The very same Pro Series that Chris Ryder will take Canadian Convoys down in.
2 marks apiece. 18 pin lead for Able Evolve Realty, plus the strike coming up here, but that's basically going to give him 1 less mark.
Chris Ryder can be very proud of his performance yesterday, but the champ did not repeat. Troy Fournier, the new trophy owner.
But not bad at semifinals and cashed again.
Mike Brown, who will see it anchor his opponent in the finals.
On a strike, Trites pulls right, 5. He's trying to get to 110. Keith Beaupre, the Tsunami, on deck. Hunker down.
18 pins for Abel. Trites wants a few more to make average here, but this is a good lead for them going into the final 6.
Trites gets a 7 to strike. 107 first string.
Tough
Put
one.
a big box down the stretch.
Tough with this explosive cross-lane delivery there to get to the 4 horsemen left side, but does well to get 7.
521, 496, a quarter century lead for Able Evolve Realty. 25, but down 2 spares to 1. And Beaupre on a spare for the 3rd time in the last 5. 87 the ball through 8, but so is Ryan Cox. 3 in a row off the bench. All 9 drops, 90 the ball through 8. That time just 3, back to earth. 93 through 8. Beaupre, a banana split with Casey McCool. First time today, Casey. Lakeside Lanes, always hungry, always growling. 93 through 8. What a shot. The King goes down. Spare. 4 in a row. 104 in the ball in the ninth. 4 perfect boxes, all spares off the bench.
Should have put him in sooner. Could be a mark perfect back half.
Beaupre spare to match. 103 in the ball in the ninth.
I do believe that is for a 10. Yep, they just wrote a 10.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm off by 1.
Yeah, he worked out the split
C1,
well.
take 2 extra. Beaupre, nice 10. 103 through 9.
Stuck the landing.
I hate when I do that.
And Duncan visually spotting it as well.
With some instructive view here, too. I need that perch. I need a little step ladder. 5 more after spare 4, spare 5. 178 right side. 610 for Ryan Cox. 109 through 9.
Come on, Cox. What was that?
67 his first 4 off the bench. Beaupre a 6 fill. A 6 box for his first drop.
Did he?
Woodling 10 won't go. Denied all 5 perfect spares. Beaupre, no. Trying to get to 113. 2 spare 6, 3 spare 6 in the strength for Keith.
Solid, but there's a lot of pressure on him when everyone knows you can be extraordinary.
Ryan a 10, 119 string.
Right, Mike. Yeah.
Ryan Cox 67 half, right?
77.
77 half off the bench. Came on the 6 box. 119, a spark for his team. They're up 28, 550, 522. I think Beaupre got the 10, 113, back-to-back 10s. 4 blocks to go. Sean Bernard, 92 through 8. A spare for Matt Buffalo Nichols, 94, and a ball through 8. They have the only mark on the board, down 28. And a big Buffalo chant if he gets a strike. Sean Bernard, 2, wobbling 4-10. Wood gives him a chance to the left. Nichols, the bonus. Good ball, but somehow just 6.
Sorry, Paul.
100 through 8. No Buffalo chant. I like Bernard's chance. The Broomer's up with a sweep. Can he get it? No, he missed everything. A crack at it again for a 10. Nichols somehow to get this over in the channel. Bernard, a 9. 101 through 9. Nichols, nice out, a 9 himself. 109 through 9. 3 blocks to go. The middle string is next. 559, 537. Able Evolve Reality up 22. Mark situation 0 and 0. 3 marks required. All 3 boxes.
Exactly what Abel wants.
Check mark right for Sean Bernard. He's been good at times. That 1 fill killed him. The quarter Worcester. Quarter right, quarter left. He got a 6 out of it. Nichols 1, 2, 4, 7. Slightly better chance here for Bernard percentage-wise with that wood in between the 3 and the 6. He got it. 111 the ball in the 10th. Nichols to answer. Does. Trips down the 7 last. 119 in the ball in the 10th. Still
and Bernard 111.
Still a 22-pin lead for Able Evolve Realty. They went 2 and 6. Central Park Lanes went 7 and 1 over Bears Row Bolorama. We'll see Bears Row Bolorama. Outlaw Rides with Calvin Locke's team. Our next match, our final match today of day 1 of team competition. Playoffs start Friday afternoon, late Friday afternoon. 1 round, 3 rounds on Saturday. Quarters, semis, and finals right here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Burns team up 22. Both on spares. Way right, he gets 5. 116, first string. Nichols trying to cut it closer. It's a good ball, it's 8. 127, opening string for Matt Buffalo Nichols. Trims it to 19 with 2 blocks to go. 574, 5's a wild, 555 for CPL.
There's 2 different pressure stories here. Chris Winiars, who has had a very solid 120 paced string right here, needs some big fills here, possibly. Mike Brown, our singles finalist. Remember I mentioned Keith Beaupre, there's pressure on him to be extraordinary. Maybe Brown's facing the same, even though his string has been well pinned and solid throughout. Ball retrieval, or pin retrieval rather, on the next lane over. And then the final 2 boxes of this first of 3 strings. Hey, no intermission, we'll plunge right into it. I think Duncan MacDougall will be alongside for this one, we'll see. And then I'll take either a break or a detour to Bob Lee's stream, one or the other.
All right, back to live action. 1-3-7-9 from Mike Brown. When he has mark twice and Phil Big. They have a chance. Crossing over, 9. 10-pin holds. 2 pieces, not the friendliest angle. Got to get it somehow. Brown for a spare. No, the 3 holds on itself. Chris trying to plow through. Where's Jeff Walsh, the Bulldogs, when you need him?
Duncan's watching on. He's not a fan of this wood. We'll see if it deflects everything away.
He got it! Spare, stays alive. 115 the ball in the 9th. 5 spares in the first for Chris Winiars.
Yeah, somehow the wood turned in.
Round of 9, 98 through 9, final box. 18-pin lead, Central Park down 18, but the spare to cut it possibly to single digits. Winiars must fill big, must mark again. Brown trying to put it away here, it won't be easy. 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Winiars on the big stage once again, many a times. Very clutch bowler over the years. It's a 5 fill. That hurts. 120 through 9. It's down to 13.
Yeah, that's not good. 8 box shuts out.
Still a fine
Too
string.
bad.
Yep. That clinches it with a 9 with the ball to go. Brown, not his best stuff. Winiars missed the 8 anyway. Didn't matter. Trying to get to 130. Brown trying to get to 108. More importantly, Able Evolve Realty now goes to 4 and 6. Central Park Lanes will drop to 7 and 3 as Brown a 10, 108 string.
We got a good one on our hands here. Central suffer their first chink in the armor. Able Evolve Realty now move to 4 and 6.
Chris rebound 10, 130, fine first string. The score. After 1, Able Evolve Realty 593, Central Park Lanes 580. Yes. All 4 strings today. Close, close, close.
And confirmed as you see it there, 593 to 580. So we'll put those 2 match points on the board and turn it over to string 2 of 3, just like this. And get the scoreboard over there. Give those 2 points over to Able Evolve Realty for their win. And show you the total as well. All right, we'll see if there's any substitutions here. I'm not going to... Yeah. All right, we'll stick with you here for a little bit. And
Duncan's just going to check the lineup changes, see if there's anything changing. Garrett Martin will lead off again. He was brilliant in that first string.
Of course, yes.
143 to lead all the bowlers. Chris Winiars 130 to lead his team. Stephen Bonte starts the second of 3. Middle string of 3 today. Middle round of 3 today. 3, 6, 8 left. See if that wood can work. Garrett Martin on lane 13 in the pocket. 8, 4 left, 8 right. You want to call it, Greg?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Body, 2 full.
Tyler O'Brien for Freshie is announced. Stand by.
And a spare to start for Garrett Martin. Here he goes again. 143 first, 10 of the ball to start the second of 3. Botti a 9.
And any substitutions for Abel. No substitutions for Abel. All right. I'll let Duncan hop in the saddle here. I'll
Going to take a well-deserved break.
take the headset at minimum.
Welcome Duncan MacDougall. Stephen Botti, left side, just 3. Garrett Martin, 7 fills, 17 through 1 in the second and 3, 1-3-6. Botti, good effort, can't reach the 10.
Oh, so close.
Welcome Duncan.
How we doing, Paul?
America runs on Duncan, MacDougall.
Canada doesn't, and that's the problem right now.
Canada runs on Duncan, Tim Hortons.
Canada runs on Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons not here right now, sorry to say.
So do we.
8 for the ball to go for Martin on the object, didn't carry. Botti on the 10, 4-10, 19 through 2. Lead up bowler. Martin a 9, 26-19, early 7-pin lead in the string. They're up 20 in the match. The 2025 International Candlepin Championships are on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe in high definition, never a charge. For live notifications, hit the bell icons. When we sign up after this match, you'll get ready for Bayers Road Bowl-A-Rama and Outlaw Rides, our final match today. 9 o'clock every morning, local time here at Atlantic, 8 o'clock Eastern, 9:30 out in Newfoundland. On the half hour, shortly after.
Tyler O'Brien coming in for Nick Zuffalato in the second string of 3.
Nick had a tough 93 first. Tyler O'Brien, very good bowler in Western Massachusetts.
Extremely explosive.
And Lemon dropped $1 for Candlepins for Cancer.
Not that time. Plenty of string left. And Sterling Trites, thank you, is on a half Worcester.
3-9. Sterling Trites. Some big marks down the stretch.
Tyler O'Brien throws the same ball that Tyler just did, or that Sterling just did.
Trites trying to work it out, almost.
Wow,
Nudged
what a
the
bend.
10.
Look at it wiggle.
Not quite. O'Brien, the 6-1 washout, trying to clean it up, and a tough 3. Little. Not the start you want off the bench, but it happens. And Trite off a spare difference gets a 10. 10-3. Ouch. Not in the dictionary, Webster. Youch and yikes combined. Ouch and yikes combined. Youch. Y-O-U-C-H. 14 pins for the Abel already. 27 of the match. No marks yet here in the second. Now the goal is to rebound with a mark. O'Brien sends it right. 8. Correction, 9 back right. 1, 2, 4 in front. Sterling Trites on lane 13 at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. 3 pin for a spare.
Put a good bit on any. There's wood on that too. He's got to avoid that cap, but if he catches it on any other side, it should cover.
He missed object pin again.
Yeah, O'Brien's off on the right side right now. He's got to settle in and figure it out here.
He will. And a missed chance there.
Wrong wood, right idea for Sterling. Tyler O'Brien.
8.
Still off on that side. Tough 11.
11 through 2. Ouch. Sweeping breeze won't go for a 9 for Sterling Trites. 19 through 2.
See, that's where I thought he was going to read it, but what do I know?
Duncan MacDougall will do play-by-play. You want to check scores in the meantime? Other scores?
Why don't you go ahead and do that, Paul,
Okay.
and I'll see if I can bring it home for us. All right. All right, Keith Beaupre and Ryan Cox up to bat. Keith Beaupre rockets the head pin. He's going to have a parallel pin that's going to break up into a nice triangle. And Ryan Cox is going to have a tough split. Ryan Cox looking at a weird 3-2. Beaupre on the triangle, just gets by, gets the 10. Knew it out of the hands. Ryan Cox going goofy-footed here, throws a hard ball off the wrong foot. Right foot for him, I guess. And technically the right foot as well. Keith Beaupre is going to get a 9. Cox looking at a tough configuration for a 10. He's going to get 9 out of it as well. Dueling 9s to start off for the 3-hole. This is the second string of 3 just getting underway in the second match. Central Park Lanes and Able/Evolve Reality. Keith Beaupre pummels 9. One of the hardest throwers in the game, and you're seeing why right there. Ryan Cox also on his object. Another split. That 5-pin moved over. It's the 5.5 pin now, but it's a split nonetheless for Ryan Cox. 2 head pins, 2 splits. Keith Beaupre, wood in front. It's not great, but he sends it right at it and gets it anyways. Nice spare, Keith Beaupre. Split. So go to 19 through 2. As we move on to the 4-hole. Matt Nichols and Sean Bernard up to bat. Matt Nichols on the head pin, leaves a tough split again. This is the baby split here. Sean Bernard, hammer time, drops it. 5-pin last to fall for Sean Bernard. Matt Nichols can't convert the baby split, leaves up the 2-pin. This is Candlepin Bowling Network. I am the alternate broadcast. Duncan MacDougall coming in from the Bob Lee stream to give everyone a much-needed break, as it is a long day for everyone involved. And I gave Matt Nichols a strike. He didn't get it. That's my fault. Sean Bernard got the strike. Matt Nichols got a 10. Nope, he got a 9. Apologies. Lucky for me, unlucky for them. The head pin fell over early, or the 5-pin fell over, made them do a reset, allowed me to reset and get ready to go for this second box. Matt Nichols and Sean Bernard. Sean Bernard on the strike. Looking for an early double to give Abel an even larger lead, 16 early. Still plenty of time. Matt Nichols just barely off the head pin. He's going to wipe out 7 anyways. The 1, the 8, and the 10. Sean Bernard looking for a double. Can't quite convert. He's got a 2-pinner. He's got a plank right in front. Should go. Matt Nichols. Wow, everything around the 8. Won't take it. Sean Bernard, bang, spare on strike. Big 20 for Sean Bernard. Matt Nichols pins out with another 9, 18 through 2 for Mr. Nichols. Good guy, better bowler. Looks like he did get a 10. Apologies, first box. So he's at 19 through 2. Chris Winiars and Mike Brown up next, anchor bowlers. Winiars just off the head pin over on the 3. He's going to drop 7 anyways. He's going to have the 1, 2, 8. And a pretty flat ball from Mike Brown, the runner-up in the ICC singles knockout, as he takes out an interesting 3. What did he just take out? The 4, 5, 3. Sure, why not? Winiars goes wide. Mike Brown also wide. Head pin left standing for Winiars, head pin and the 6 for Mike Brown. And that's a 10 for Chris. And an 8 for Mike Brown. Call it 9. Head pin left standing. 103 to 78 in favor of Abel, as they took the first 2 points and are looking for 2 more here. Chris Winiars rockets the pocket. Nice floating ball in there. It's going to be a triangle, a couple of wiggling pins. Devastating hit. Mike Brown's strike.
I'd like to thank Eric Banfield. Just gave a $20 Canadian bill for Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you very much, Eric. 40-year-old here in the Worlds.
If only it was an American, it would have gone further.
I know. Double it up, Eric. Come on, nuts. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. All kidding aside.
Winiars won't go. Nice bid.
I get scores whenever you're ready.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. On the left side, Fenway Academy, 591. They win it by 30 over Birch Hill Siding, 2.6 Birch Hill Siding, 569. Win by 22 pins. 123 leading is Troy Dunphy. Josh George at a 122 for Birch Hill Siding. For Fenway Academy, a 128 for Dan Allard. Joe Smith a 122. Up 2 points to none. There's 8-2 right now overall. When you're ready, Duncan, let me know.
Keep going. You're good. Oh, 50-50, Paul. All right, we're back. Garrett Martin back on the pocket. And Stephen Body on the head pin as well. He's going to drop 9. 5-7. There's Wood. It's not amazing.
Stars and Strikes. Well, go after this box. Hold on.
And it's not going to do anything for Garrett Martin. Stephen Bocci needs to get around these 2 pieces in front. He's looking at that, looking to cut that in the middle of him. He's going to go right there. Great ball, Stephen Body for a spare. And Garrett Martin's going to bail out for a 9. 35. Garrett Martin for 3.
Stars and Strikes out of South Paris, Maine. Russ and Jody Neely's house. Great 14-lane facility in South Paris, Maine. 603-556 first string win over Drywall Concepts from Maine. For Drywall Concepts, Kai Hunt at a 137. Richard Beveridge Jr. a 124. Jeff Lappier a 120. For Stars and Strikes, a 152 for Mr. 9-pin, Mike Jakes. A 123 for Scott Sparks.
Excellent stuff from the main battle up there. And it's going to be a 7 fill for Stephen Body. That 3 pin's going to wiggle. It's not going to fall.
This is left room scores. Team USA lost by 10. Tough loss. 605 to 595 over Kingswood Bulletproof, 3-time champions. Justin Jones a 131 to lead his team. Devin Brooks, the real deal, at a 123. For Team USA, they were led by Brian Surprise and Mike Prado with a 125. Corey Alisi of Candlepin Corner, free to subscribe on YouTube, 121. Sean Sears at a 120.
Team USA still undefeated through the first 4 games.
They were the semifinals last year.
$9 for Garrett Martin. And Stephen Body looking for an out here. He's got a tough one for his 3rd ball. And it's going to get 9 out of it. Respectable for sure as he converts the baby split.
Canada 5, Rock and Rolls, 649 over Grafton Florence, 567. A 150 for Chris Drover. A 144 for Matt Schultz, and a 120 for Mark O'Laughlin. Andrew Murphy, a 119 for Grafton Flooring. Jeff Bugia, 132. J.J. Trigney, a 127.
Great stuff. Sterling Trites with a 7 on the first ball off the head pin. Tyler O'Brien trying to connect here. Still off on that 3 pin. Still really looking to connect here. This is a little bit wired for him. What else you got, Paul?
Wreck and Roll, 2.64, 589, but they lost 592 by 3 pins to A+ Accounting. The 5-time champions led by Nate LeBlanc's 139. Jerry Dunn a 123. Cody Bork a 123 also. For Wreck and Roll, 2.64, a 134 for Billy McClellan, 128 from Brian Bernatchis, and a 126 from Brad Stewart.
10 for Sterling Trites. Tyler O'Brien looking at the head pin is going to get it for a 10. Only 21 through 3, but that's a better box. He's hoping to bring that with him into this next one.
Maria's subs 589 to 582, a close one over the Massachusetts team. Massachusetts teams won at 582 to 559 make it, so Maria subs goes down. John Winchell 135, Brian Fuller Jr. 124. For the Mass team, 131 for Troy Forney, the singles knockout winner yesterday. Nate Fontaine at a 120. Now in the right room,
Tyler O'Brien finally connects on the pocket, drops 9. He's got a 7-pin left standing.
more in the moment.
Sterling Trites looking at the 1, the 3, and the 7. It goes. He hit it good. He chopped it through. No luck. Tyler O'Brien. This will be big for the team. And he gets it right in the teeth. Tyler O'Brien finding the stroke here in the 4th box as he goes to 31 in a ball. And that's going to be a 9 for Sterling Trites. Pins out. 38.
Other scores. Harry's All-Stars lost by 19 to Brian Hatcherman. 575. Get their first 2 points. 3 heartbreaking losses early in our first match today. Led by Peter Purrs, 127. Steve Latch actually had a 132 to lead the team. For Harry's All-Stars, 129 for Rob Linehan. Good for him. A few more when you're ready.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? Give us one more.
Bayers Roll Bravo will see a next match, a final match today. Dave 1 smoked Oakland Park 656 to 555. A 142 for Dylan Ezekiel, a 136 for Eric Banfield. Gave $20. Caleb Pitts for Kansas Canadian money. Steve Colbert, a 133. Malcolm Jenks, a 125. Doug Black, the low man, at 120.
Ryan Cox drops 9 on his fill. Just barely missed a strike by that much. Keith Beaupre, light on the head pin, is going to have a check mark plus the 10 pin. That's going to be a tough one to make.
Oakland Park owner Jason Kaler from a 131 bowler gets a 131 in his first to lead his team. Oakland Park down 2-0.
Keith Beaupre was also on a mark. That's going to be a 5 fill. Give him 24. Ryan Cox at 28. Ryan Cox, bang! And Beaupre can't convert, gives it a good ride, but cannot do, doesn't go.
Speaking of rounds, Outlaw Rides, we'll see next 634. Not good enough. Exeter's Lucky Lanes beats him with a 645 by 11.
Wow, what a match. That's crazy. Keep Beaupre with a 10.
A 150 by Andy Babineau, a 131 for Grady Wood, and a 121 for Calvin Locke. For Exeter's Lucky Strike, a 145 for Jeff Surratt, a 138 for the Freight Train Joey Lister, Jimbo A on a 124, Dave Godwin at a 130.
Who's Jeff Surratt? I've never heard of that.
Never heard of the guy.
Oh no, the 189, Ryan Cox. Tough fill, 3 fill, no fault of his own. Not even a split, brutal.
Spikes Chimney, who won by 12, 6 I believe, and 3 our first match today. Lost by 12, 568 to 556 for the first loss today to Avon Valley Lanes. Avon Lanes led by Trevor Gates, 135. For Spikes Chimney, Ryan Jenkins, who struggled all 3 straight, but big marks down the stretch, gets a 130 to get back on track.
Ryan Cox dealing with that 189 is able to get 9 out of it. It's good, really good pinning from him. He'll be at 50 through 4. Keith Beaupre plucked the head pin on his second ball and drove it back for a 10. Beautiful 10, 44.
Bernie Corbett combined and Glenn Pinson off the bench to get to 119. Weekdays at Bernie's, the owner of Spike's Chimney Services.
Tuesdays at Bernie's, specifically.
Yeah. And one more when you're ready.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? Give me one more.
Okay. Academy Lanes, 616 to 603. Squeak out a 13-pin win over New England Flooring. Dave Malian's team. Peter Crawford Jr., a 141. Mike Salonis to 200 to 123. For Academy Lanes, 145 for Danny Harris, 124 for Aaron Austin Fontaine, a 122 combined with Nick Norcross and Jack Berrigan off the bench. Charlie Collins terminated at 118. And you are up to date.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Here we are with a 22-pin lead so far for Able Evolve Reality. in the second string. They won the first. It's a 35-pin lead for total and an 8-pin drop on the fill for Sean Bernard. Matt Nichols also on the head pin, drops 6. He's got a diamond on the 2-pin. And it goes. He catches the tip of the wood and drives it back off the wall. I don't know if that's the way he drew it up, but it's the way it went. Sean Bernard, 3 in a row. Matt Nichols, no, can't convert. Still trying to get his first mark on the board, Matt Nichols. And it's going to be an 8 as he dives off the head pin, or dives off the object. Yanking it again. Central Park Lanes looking on as they're hoping Matt Nichols can spark something for them. Sean Bernard looking to stay hot. Stay marking. Tim Douglas throws a hammer on lane 12. He's all right. Throws a little softball. I don't know. And a tough 3-fill right there. That one got away from Sean Bernard. Still at 51. Matt Nichols makes him pay with a 9-drop. Thunderous 9-drop right there. And the Thundering Herd looking to pick up another spare. As he's got the 7-pin with a great piece of wood. Whoa, is this going to go? It is! Sean Bernard picks up a beautiful one on an outstanding second ball. And Matt Nichols, it won't go. The wood denies him. And what a swing that is. Sean Bernard with a 3-fill, Matt Nichols with a 9-drop. And it turns into a spare for Abel as they keep the gravy train rolling. Matt Nichols with a 9.
Duncan MacDougall on the play-by-play on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Our final match, Outlaw Rides, Bayers Road, Bolorama, it's pronounced out here. Bolorama in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. That's our final match today. On a separate broadcast, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon after so you don't miss the ball, and we go live on YouTube. 8:05, 7:56, Able Evolve Reality. Over on the matchup, 49, up 36 in the string. The boiling point, 212 to 176.
Mike Brown on the strike, drops 8 off the head pin. Winiar is too good. Spread eagle. Looking to pick it up. He does. A spare on strike. Mike Brown. Singles knockout runner-up. Staying hot up on Moncton Fairlanes in New Brunswick, Canada.
29 through 2, 39 the ball through 3. And Winiar's Oreo cookie, Oreo cakester time. Middle stuff. You like the Oreo cakesters? You try those?
I'm
stuffed Oreo cookies?
Too young for those, Bob. Or for Paul.
Too young?
Yeah, I never got into them. I don't know. My parents didn't let me have sweets. I didn't have fun as a kid. $7 for Chris Winiar's.
We never had salt as a kid, so we're even Steven.
I don't know, Paul. That's an insane thing to say.
No
know. Salt is wild.
Hey, she had high blood pressure, so it's okay.
It is what it is.
Maybe that's a good thing long term. Who knows?
It might be. You never know. Mike Brown on the spare. Back on the head pin. He's going to drop 8, maybe 9. The wood's going to roll over. It's not going to take it. Tough split, but a good fill for Mike Brown. Winiar's devastates the pocket. He'll have a diamond 2 to contend with for a spare. And Mike Brown has a wash of wood, 5 pieces on the deck right now that he's going to try and make dance. They're all in front of these pins. I have no idea where he's going to go with this one, Paul. This is wild.
Play the wood.
If I had to guess, he's going to cap the one in front. That's exactly where he's going, and it goes! Mike Brown, what a shot.
57 the ball through 4. After underperforming first string by his standards.
And Chris Winiarz dives off. Everything going Abel's way in this second string.
Chris at a 130 first. Nothing here the first 4 in the second.
And a 9 for Chris Winiarz. And here we are through 4. It's 250 to 192. Abel Evolve Reality up 58 pins.
71 in the match. And they were 2 and 6 coming in. They won 2-0 this match in our middle string. And we're approaching pretty soon the halfway point of today. They'll go quick.
It flies when you're up here. It's a long day, though, nonetheless. Body off the head pin, drops 6. Garrett Martin on the head pin, 8.
He's at 4-4-4, 44 through 4. Body 1 pin better.
Body can't run it down, gives it a great ride. Richards can't do it either, hits it a little light.
Martin.
Garrett Martin, thank you. A lot of names today, Paul. I'm
That's
not going to get them all right.
Yeah,
We're going to try our best,
hey,
though.
you do a great job.
It's not going to be for lack of effort.
That's
Stephen
right.
Body caps it for a 9. Not where he wanted it. Martin wanted that one there. That's a 10.
Hey, first year in the U.S. Invitational, I was thrown to the fire. No preparation, didn't know what I was doing. We'll get the lineups. People switching didn't tell us the names, the lineups. We didn't have names in the show. We got them all wrong. It was crazy. Good call, but got the names botched up a lot, but that happens. So after that, I learned I'm going to be ready next time. But again, I came in last minute without any notice.
It's not for lack of effort.
No.
And a 7 drop for Stephen Body off the head pin. He's got the 1-3-7. And too much head pin for Garrett Richards. Garrett Martin. I'll get there. Clipped wing eagle with the talon on the other side as Body goes wide of the head pin. Martin trying to make a crazy shot. Gets the back of it, but can't get the front. The 2, 3, 6 are left standing. There might be wood to take a 10 here. Bati is going to settle for a 9 there. 63 through 6. And Martin gets a 10. 64, 1 better.
Tyler O'Brien came off the bench, got a 3, 8, 10. Now a strike going the right direction.
We got a spare. If he gets a strike, he's in business now.
31 on the ball. Sterling Trites, 10-9. Instant replay, 10-9. 38 through 4. 31 on the ball here for Tyler O'Brien. Back to Duncan. Not Mick, Mac. Duncan MacDougall.
That's right.
Like Sean MacDonald.
Scottish, not Irish. Tyler O'Brien on the fill. It's a good one. It's a hammer. Tyler O'Brien keeps trending upwards with a strike on spare.
He's all fired up like a wrestler. Look at him go. He's got the Buffalo hat on. Wear it while you pull.
Oh, man, that's fantastic.
That Buffalo Nichols' mother gave him that hat.
And Sterling Trites with a tough split, an eagle, clipped wing eagle to answer. Not what he was looking for there, that's for sure. Not what anyone's looking for. And he's going to grab 2 out of that. 3 pins left standing, the 2, the 3, the 6.
Central Park Lanes.
We're going to get a 9 out of here. Central Park Lanes making a run right here as Sterling goes through the hole for a 7.
45 half. Tyler O'Brien, 51 on a strike after a spare, after a tough start. That's how you do it, folks. Put it behind the right rear view mirror. Central Park 7-1 coming in. Able 2 and 6. They won the first. Close by 13. Right now they're up 47 in the string, 60 in the match. They're up 2 marks to 1 though. 2 spares to 1 strike. Back to Duncan.
Tyler O'Brien, a huge ball on its way that will allow them to chip into this lead. It's a just off the head pin. Couldn't have missed it by less. Some wiggling pins won't go as Sterling Trites an explosive ball, drops 9, leaves the 7 pin. Tyler O'Brien, the 1, the 2, the 8, or the 9 and the 10. Still on the fill, smashes the head pin. It comes collapsing back for the 9, and he'll have 2 left. And an 8 fill on the strike. 59 at the half after 21 through 3. Imagine that. And Trites gets the spare, plays the wood beautifully. Tyler O'Brien with a 9 out of that. Heck of an effort there to get it. 68 for Tyler O'Brien, 55 in a ball for Sterling Trites. Through 6. Keith Beaupre and Ryan Cox up to bat. Keith Beaupre at 44, Ryan Cox at 50 through their first 4 boxes of this second string. This is Candlepin Bowling Network. Duncan MacDougall on the call, on the sticks. Paul Grant on the color. Keith Beaupre wipes out 6 off the head pin. Ryan Cox on the head pin, drops an eagle. $25 ball on the way for Ryan Cox if he makes it clean. Beaupre, no, he knew it as soon as he let go. That got away. And Ryan Cox chops out another. 5 pins left standing for him. Keith Beaupre can gain a bunch here, unless Ryan makes a great shot. Well, Beaupre misses his. Beaupre will not. He collects a beautiful 10, snaps it in there. Look at that power, and that one gets away from Ryan Cox. Tough 6, 56 at the half. Still respectable, but not what he's looking for. As Keith Beaupre gains a cluster of 4 for his team. Central Park Lanes 257, Able Evolve Reality 293, a 36-pin lead in the string, 49 in the match for Able as they're looking to get their next 2 points and go up 4-0. Keith Beaupre on the head pin, a hair light is still to topple 7-8, mini split left standing. The 2 and the 7, Ryan Cox, backup ball coming right into the head pin, and he's gonna have parallel pins, parallel time for Paul Grant. As I like to call it the rhombus. It's hard no matter what. There's interesting wood way over on the left side, but I don't know if he's gonna play it. Keith Beaupre just misses. And he's gonna use the wood and take everything but the 9. What an outstanding bid. Great read, Ryan Cox. That's why he's up there and I'm not. So he puts a heck of an effort on that. And Beaupre is gonna grab 10. Cox answers with a 10 of his own. 64 for Keith Beaupre, 66 for Ryan Cox. 4-hole coming up. Sean Bernard on 4 in a row right now. Trying to keep the gravy train going. Matt Nichols on the head pin, rockets 8. The 3 and the 5 left standing. Apologies, let me fix that for you. There we go, that's more like it. Cluster of 5 for Sean Bernard. Matt Nichols spares. And Sean Bernard's gonna have to make a really beautiful shot here to keep his streak alive. And he rips the head pin, but the wood deflects away, and he's going to be broken his streak. That's 4 in a row at 66 through 4. And he's got a rail of 3 in the middle to run down for a 10 to stay perfect, and he does. 76 half, Sean Bernard. Crazy bowling. Matt Nichols, 46 in a ball, can get over par at the half and hopefully keep it going here. Matt Nichols waiting for lane 15 to go. As he steps up, puts the ball up, looks on. Rears back, going for a buffalo strike. Is going to have a spread eagle broken up beautifully as a whole wing comes out of the way, and he's going to have a 7 fill on his spare. 3-pinner with a plank right in front of it. Now the question is, how do you make sure you take the 7 here? The plank is guaranteed practically to take everything else. He goes right over onto the left-hand side and takes it. 2 in a row, Matt Nichols, what a shot. And Ryan Cox, Sean Bernard cannot answer. Leaves the head pin left standing as he had a rail of 3 as well. And he is going to pin out for a 10. 86 through 6 for Sean Bernard. Matt Nichols coming alive at 63 plus 2. Chris Winiars and Mike Brown back at it. Chris Winiars still looking for his first mark at 36 through 4. He's got the head pin. It's going to be a baby split plus the 5. Mike Brown drops 8 on his mark. 3 out of 4, and he's got a tough leave here, the 210.
Central Park Lane's trying to fight back to make it 2 points apiece. So ways to go, down 42 in the string, 55 in the match in the middle string. Again, later on, our final match today, Bayers Road Bolorama taking on Outlaw Rides, a good one. Bayers Road Bolorama lost 7 to Central Park Lane's tough loss. But they're taking on Outlaw Rides, who got humbled themselves in the first round. They took 2 also, 2 and 6.
Not expected. Outlaw Rides, one of the premier teams this week coming in on paper.
Actually, they said Bayers will run for 0-8. I thought they tied one. We were told they tied one. So we'll get that checked out.
It's not. Winningers goes through the hole. And Mike Brown to keep it alive. Can't do so. Sends it over, but not hard enough. Mike Brown, after 3 in a row, is going to be open here. Winningers grabs 9. And Mike Brown, whoa, that was weird.
There's Central Park Lanes at 8-0. I'll check that in a minute here, find out. They had a tie in the score sheet. Maybe they found the error afterwards. I don't know. I'll find out.
So I don't know if you saw that, but the ball hopped over that wood somehow, and it was because of the flat gutters have a little lip on the edge. The ball caught that and caromed over. Chris Winningers drops a thunderous 9, and Mike Brown answers with 7 of his own. The 1, the 2, and the 8 behind. Winningers looking at a 5-pin. There's wood. It shouldn't help. He's got to go right at it. He doesn't. He takes the wood instead. Mike Brown goes wide as well.
So Duncan, upon further review, Bayers Road Bolorama made an add-on by 10 pins. They lost by 10 to Central Park Lane. So Central Park got the sweep in match 1. Bayers Road lost all 8.
Thank you for the update,
So
Paul.
Central lost the first here by 13. They're now 8-2 and down here. Pretty good here in the second.
Some serious work to do here for sure.
Absolutely, understatement. It's day 1 of many, right till Saturday.
Stephen Body back up there along with Garrett Martin. Garrett Martin at 64, Stephen Body at 63. Tough split for Martin right there.
Round 1, but 11 matches, I should say, each side, and then 4 in the playoffs.
Stephen Body drops 5. He's got the bucket shot, as they call it up here. Good bid by Garrett Martin, won't go.
First round playoffs Friday afternoon after 4 o'clock, 4:30, give or take.
Oh, what a shot, Stephen Body. Beautiful spare on that.
3 on Saturday, quarter, semis, and finals.
And Garrett Martin pins out for a 10. 74, scores unconfirmed. But probably pretty accurate. We've been pretty on the ball thus far, despite me fumbling through Greg's pristine scoreboard. And Garrett Martin back on. Oh, the 1-5. You don't see that often. Stephen Batti on the fill. And he's going to drop another 9. Big time fill for Stephen Body to bring his team back in it. 9 fill brings him to 82 through 7. Garrett Martin, good bid on that. Won't go. Stephen Body. Ooh, this wood's looking a little dastardly. He might have to go around it. They're down 32 in the string. Every mark worth its weight in gold for Central. No, he catches the cap and it dives away. What a roadblock. What luck. Or lucklessness, I should say. See Craig Holbrook, the Hall of Famer, over on lane 12. His signature, giddy up as soon as it makes contact. And Martin's going to take a tough 7. 1-5 punch, getting 7 out of it. Not terrible for most bowlers, but this is the cream of the crop. Any 7 box hurts. Bati with a 9 out of that. 91-81 in the 1 hole.
just confirmed the playoff format of Dave Barber. 5 teams each division will make the playoffs. The top seed in each division, left side and right side, get a 2-round bye to the semifinals. So 1 round Friday afternoon late, 4:30ish give or take, and then 3 on Saturday. Semifinals for the 2 top teams. So they get a 2-round bye.
Sterling tries it, throws a strike, slow motion strike for Sterling on spare. Beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. Huge ball right there. Tyler O'Brien answers with a strike of his own. Incredible.
Duncan checking back here. This is Greg Gouillart speaking. You want any scores confirmed? Because I got some binoculars that are such a game changer, I tell you.
If you want to take a look, feel free. I would love it. Looking for a double. Sterling Trite's going to drop 9. Sterling Trite's currently at 75 plus 1 more ball.
Correct.
Minus the fill. Tyler O'Brien, I have him at 78 with that strike.
Right.
And Phil coming. Stephen Botti, I have at 91 in the leadoff spot for CPL.
Yep.
Garrett Martin at 81 against him. Keith Beaupre, 64 in the 3-hole. As Sterling Trite spares again, another 20. And Abel running away now. Tyler O'Brien, no, he's going to still steal 7 off the wrong pin. Right idea. And the 7th fill brings him to 85. Keith Beaupre sitting at 64.
Yep.
Opposite Ryan Cox is 66. Tyler O'Brien with a 9 box there to get him to 94. And we move on. Let me readjust this bad boy for us. And bop. Hey, look at that. Keith Beaupre and Ryan Cox. I also have Matt Nichols at 63 and a ball.
This focusing dial is harder than it appears.
Take your time. We're in no rush. Ryan Cox. Ooh, banana split time. Keith Beaupre breaks up his own split. Has a 2-pinner left standing. Should say banana split. Never a good time for that. All Grant specials, there can be a good time sometimes. Oh, Keith goes wide, throws that away. Finally, Chris Winiar is at 55, Mike Brown at 83. That's the big difference right now between these two teams. Everything else offsetting. And an 8 for Ryan Cox, 9 for Keith Beaupre. Beaupre at 73, Cox at 74.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm on the watch. And then 85 and 83 for the other bowlers. On central side, I think that is. No, on Abel side, sorry.
Yep. And Greg, I have something happening here. I'm not entirely sure, but the cursor is running away on me.
That's weird. Am I stepping on the keyboard? Oh, the keyboard's hot. That's why.
That's a keyboard. We can't do that. Very good. All right, we're all better.
Who's the Dumbo who left it on, in fairness? I thought it was off. It said no.
All right, I'm going to need some help figuring out what happened in that box there. I was dealing with some technical difficulties. What did Keith Beaupre get in that last box?
Keith Beaupre, Cox got a strike in that last one. Keith Beaupre gets a 9 box, 93 through 9.
Thank you very much. Ryan Cox, I'm going to assume he hit the head pin. And Keith Beaupre, we're going to assume he did not.
Worst case, you can always leave it as a black brick and we could get it later if you're ever in doubt.
Indeed I can. We're going to move this over as we got an 8-pin drop for Abel's number 4 bowler and a spare for Sean Bernard, continuing his torrential run. And Matt Nichols makes a great bid at that 4-1, and he'll settle for a 10, hopefully. There it is. Sean Bernard with a spare. 78 for Matt Nichols. 96 in a ball. Sean Bernard on a perfect string thus far. Bernard wipes out 5. Wiggling 9 won't fall on the head pin.
Beaupre had a spare in the 8th. I'll help you remember that.
Oh, thank you very much. I need that.
Thanks in chat as well to Cody.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you, bud. Helping me out. I'm trying my best over here. But
I'm just about refueled. I'll be right with you.
Fantastic. All right, washes out. Will not get another mark here. Matt Nichols gets it. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, and 10. Fantastic mark for Matt Nichols. And a 9 for Ryan Cox, or Sean Bernard. There goes the perfect string. As soon as I talk about it, that's on me. I'll accept that. Announcer's curse, I guess, is a real thing, even though I'm way back here and they can't hear me. Gouillart's trying to get it going. He's only at 55 through 6. Mike Brown at 83. Trying to make something happen here. That's a Coleary for Mike Brown. And Gouillart really needs to get something rolling. He's going to have give CPL any shot for this final one. That's a good drop. It's 7. Triangle 6, or triangle 4 staring him in the face. And what a mark. Mike Brown makes the Coleary.
Name for Bob Coleary out of Massachusetts.
And wow, Gouillart is denied by the triangle.
Got on the wrong side of that. He wants to hit on the 4-8 side.
Yeah, send it off the wall. That's the dream, but triangles are tricky, no matter where they are. Got a perfect wood, and he caps that out for a 9. Tough 64 through 7 for Chris
I'll get a
Gouillart.
quick read of the stats if you want while we have the pin sweepers in motion here.
Sure.
Marks are, okay, so that's 31. Is that 31 plus the 3 here that are open, 25 to 27. So 34 to 27 for Able Evolve Realty and Marks.
Across the whole match.
That's across the whole match, and it explains pretty much the lopsided differences you see on your screen.
That will do it for sure. 7 on the fill for Mike Brown as he closes out another mark in style. He's got a tough split here, but he's still at 100 through 7. Gouillart's tough split here. The 2, the 4, the 6. Not getting any breaks right now, Gouillart's, and CPL is behind the 8 ball, down 50. Mike Brown goes wide, only collects 1. The 2 and the 6 are left. Gouillart's trying to make a cut, and he does. Wow, Gouillart's with his first mark. Unbelievable. What a shot for that was. And right in the face, Mike Brown for a 9. Couldn't have hit that pin more full. As we want to see if Greg can give us some fun stats right here, the whole thing, after the replay. The man with the who knows all the buttons is back.
I found some way. Whoop, that's my fault. I didn't do that for you.
Oh, he broke it.
Yep.
Don't do that.
I almost knew my own evil genius invention there.
All right, let's try that again. That's more like it.
There we go. 49 pins, minus a mark in fairness. But Able Evolve Realty way out in front.
Yep, they're running away. They got to keep. If they can keep the pressure on, it's going to be real tough for CPL to get back into this and take 4. Can you hit me a button to get back to the present?
Boop.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, Stephen Botti. Both bowlers not on marks right now. Botti off the head pin, and Garrett joining him. Both have configurations. Ooh. We're gonna fly back and grab that as I need to get over here. Botti cannot convert, leaves the head pin up. The Horseman, it's gone. Garrett Martin, another mark, and the torrent continues.
Slowed down a bit in this one, but he's well on pace for north of a 120 average.
Yeah, he had a big start, right?
9 bucks for Stephen Botti, 100 through 9. Let me just try and rattle off some scores for you real quick while the sweeps are in motion. Garrett Martin through 9, 91 plus 1. Then 95 plus 1, 84 plus 2, 109, 109. For Central, this should be 100 through 9, 94, 83 in a ball, 88 in a ball, 74 in a ball.
Those are correct.
There you go. These binoculars are clutch. Thank you, EP Bob Lee.
Seriously, he's coming in huge. All right, Garrett Martin on the head pin again. Tough split this time. Stephen Botti has the post. He's going to smash the head pin, take the 3 with it. Still an 8 fill for Garrett Martin. Gives him 99. And wow, he makes it to 7-10. Beautiful wood. Beautiful conversion. Unbelievable shot. Garrett Martin, wow. And he'll be at 109 plus a ball. Everything coming up able right now.
Now a chance to go into 260s for 2.
He's got his eyes set on 400, I think, at this point. Body pins out for a 9.
The way he's going, absolutely.
It's a pretty good 109, but when you're up against this, he's 109 in a ball, and that's his low string. It's going to be challenging. Bati's still at 226 through his first 2.
Which is solid.
Solid, but it's not 260, which is where we might see Garrett Martin right here. That's a good ball. It's going to be a hair heavy. Topple one more. It's going to be a 6 fill. How about a 115 for Garrett Martin and a 258? Great bowling right there, Greg.
Absolutely stellar.
All right, Tyler O'Brien had a tough start, but has really gotten it going here. As I
have an idea. I use this arrow key here. Unlike the loosey-goosey scroll wheel on Max, PC Master Race, that's a subreddit on Reddit. Don't judge me.
I'm not here to judge you. That's for the audience to decide.
I'll judge that
Tyler O'Brien, boom!
I'll judge that one favorably.
Excellent stuff.
Sorry to step on your call there.
Oh, you're good, dude. Deserves a good call, and you're one of the best to do it. I will happily cede it. Trying to answer. Going to be 8. How about 9? Not 10, though. 4 pins staying up for Sterling Trites. He's trying to make a pretty one. That's still a great 9 fill for him, as that puts him up to 104 through 9, through 8 even. Sterling, another one right in the face, right out of the hands. Sterling Trites, another mark. 4 in a row after being open for his first 5. And that got mad at me. Now it's not.
It's like Christina Aguilera. You got to rub it the right way.
It's not for lack of effort.
What you want?
He wants water.
Agua?
Agua. Tyler O'Brien, 7 on the first ball.
Low? Lo and behold.
Oh no, a quarter Worcester. Sterling Trites with a 1 fill off on the quarter pin. 115 still, but Tyler O'Brien looking for a big spare on strike here. He's going to get it. Tyler O'Brien coming alive after 21 through his first 3, has gone bananas since then. He'll find himself in serious business at the end of this string, coming in in a big way for his team. 114 through 9, 124 and a ball. He's looking to be in the 30s, and all of a sudden, Central Park showing some late life here.
This string is out of hand, but Total can close up here and make the third string more and more interesting. So maybe 4 points might be in play, even though it didn't work out for the Hatchetmen in the last match.
Sterling pins out well for a 10. He's at 125. Tyler O'Brien needs 2 to take the lead on that.
We saw Spike's Chimney take 8-0 in the last featured match. CPL had 8-0 coming into this, as did Exeter's Lucky Strike.
Yep.
Team USA, the only left division, 8-0.
Able Evolve Reality, one of the premier teams. Going to be tough to take down. They're always in it or close. Central Park trying to make a name for themselves. A spread eagle finish. Tyler O'Brien demolishes the head pin. Still going to come out with a 128. He went 107 over his last 8 boxes to bail that out. Last 7 boxes. And here we go, number 3 bowlers. Both of them on marks. Keith Beaupre on a spare. Ryan Cox on a strike. Beaupre, Rockets 5. It's going to be a tough split, though. Ryan Cox drops 9 on his first ball. 10 pin left standing. A lot of wood on the deck. None of it's going to be good. He's got to go right at it here. Beaupre goes wide. gets it. Ryan Cox, spare on strike, and Abel continues to evolve. Beaupre a 9. 97 for Keith Beaupre. 210 thus far. 20 bucks to get to 230. 104 in a ball. Beaupre, tough 2 right there. Ryan Cox had a tough start to this string. Was only 74. Big 20 bucks. And now another 4, make it 5 on the fill. Puts him at 109. And he's got a decent setup, a horseman plus a sleeper behind. Keith Beaupre just backdoored the half Worcester shot. Are you kidding me? That's what you get for throwing it as one of the hardest in candlepin bowling. That was one of the fastest backdoor Worcesters I have ever seen.
If you want to see the emotional roller coaster, watch this wood here. That's tipping 2 for Cox.
Unbelievable.
He just spared the head pin himself. And now they're going to share a knowing high five over it.
Who needs to hit the object when you have speed?
Oh, that was insane. The house conditions.
What a wild and wacky world we live in right now here in Moncton, New Brunswick at Moncton Fairlanes. Beautiful, fantastic house. Keith Beaupre just obliterates 7, and he'll be all done on that. How about a 114 for Keith Beaupre? And scoring's weird, scoring's back. And a 4-fill for Ryan Cox.
Yep.
Gives him a 123 on the finish. All right, number 4 hitters here. Matt Nichols, 88 and a mark. Sean Bernard at 110 even. And Matt Nichols is going to drop 8 on his mark. Sean Bernard goes hammer time. Fantastic stuff. 8 on the fill for Matt Nichols. Tough split here. Sean Bernard obliterates his head pin.
Nichols just goes behind. 3-pin hit straight back into the 7.
120 and 2 balls here in the 9th. Matt Nichols gave it a fair effort. He's going to need a pin out for a 10. He does.
Oh, it's back.
Amazing. Scoreboards aren't perfect. We're doing our best here. We are only 4 men running 2 rigs. And the head pin also trying its best. Can't hold on and topples over in front. We're going to need a reset lane 13, and we will wait for that to finish out these last 3 boxes of the second string.
What a cowardly pin. Stand there and take it.
Yeah, Sean Bernard was about to dominate it too. Able to evolve reality, firmly in control here at 61 in total with 1 mark apiece. But the hammer of Sean Bernard hanging very, very high.
No, Bernard's not going to double on me. I won't allow it.
Oh, he might. He'll double on anyone. He's heartless. Matt Nichols throws a great ball and does not get rewarded. That is the setback leave right there. It's usually what happens. Setbacks are usually from great balls like that. Bernard drops 6 on his first. He's got a diamond 3.
Yeah, a barely full hit on the head pin grazes the 2-pin and
Let's see where Nichols has got to try and catch the tip of this wood and spin some magic. Just like that, and just doesn't quite kick off. No fault of his own. That was 2 great balls in a row for Matt Nichols. Trying to convert the diamond. He can't. Diamond's trickier than even triangles. Still a 9 fill. Gives him a 129.
not sure if the right wood tip would have helped any.
And that is a 10 for Matt Nichols. 116 finish. And a 10 for Bernard gives him a 139, 255 so far. Fantastic stuff. As we enter the final box, or the final 2 boxes of this second string, Chris Winiar is on a mark. Mike Brown not on a mark, but still at 109 through 8, just dominating. Gouillart just off the head pin, 5 on the fill. And a rocket from Mike Brown. It's going to be 6 pins down, 4 to go on a small split. And Gouillart goes wide. Brown also not on his object. And it is mathematical. Able Evolve Reality going to take the next 2 points and go up 4-0. Now it's just a matter of by how much. Gouillart gets 8, and Mike Brown adds to the insult to injury with a 9. 118 for Mike Brown, 87 for Chris Gouillart. As we finish this out, I'm going to hand it back off to Paul Grant and go help Bob out. Probably take over that rig for a game. Gouillart's going to drop 7 off the head pin. Wood's going to cozy up. It's not going to go. And Mike Brown also not going to. Also off his object. He's got a tougher configuration here. The 1, 2, 5, and 8. Gouillart's lightly salted on the head pin and won't take it.
Yeah, alas for Abel, but they had 23 marks in the string, if I saw my own graphics correctly there.
That's a lot of marks.
To dominate with a 630 maybe.
And it's going to be a 629 because you spoke it into existence.
Ah, caster curse. Classic.
And there you go. 127 for Mike Brown, 96 for Chris Gouillart. We're going to enter the third string. Paul Grant and Greg Gouillart are going to give you this one back with the full replay, all the bells and whistles as we set aside for a second before we give you the third. You got it, Greg?
Yeah.
You good? You feeling good?
628.
28?
28 somehow. Okay.
5.
563. Yeah, I'm off somewhere.
Close enough.
I'll take a pin off someone on Abel's side. They're on 628.
You good to go, Greg?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Go away. Well done. Thank you so much. All righty. String number 3 of 3 about to get set here. Able Evolve Reality. 2 pins to the good. Garrett Martin surely back in. That's him. Flowing hair and all, and he's still breaking up pins. And a split result. Nope. No, it doesn't. 4 and 7 for Stephen Body. Barton spares a course. Sending the ball to begin. I'll get acclimated. Stand by, folks. 4 and 7 missed for Body. There's a 10 taken. String 3 of 3. Set here. All right, so put the points on the board as well. 4 points for Able Evolve Realty. That head pin was nudged. Martin has to settle for a 6 fill. 1, 3, 9, and 10 for Body. This piece of wood behind surely takes it. He's missed it though. That's how it should look. 1, 3, 9, and 10. Ooh, just outside is Steven on the head pin. 4 pins standing for each. Martin takes 2 of them for an 8. And Body will grab his head pin and get 1 more. Nudging it on down. We'll see if Sterling Trites hops back up. .41 marks to 31 in this match for Able Evolve. Bills they're leading by exactly the amount of their bonus balls, 83 in the match. They have 83 more bonus pins than Central do. Pinning is exactly even in the match. Head pin accuracy, 8 more in favor of Able. With the same number of splits, so they are getting more effective leaves based on the figures I have in front of me here. That 5 pin, nope. It's Lucas Nickerson up there now. Good eye, Gregory. Lucas Nickerson, Sterling Trites did very well for himself, but we have ourselves a substitute in the 2 spot. Five, 6, 7, 10. Wanted a piece of that middle wood, I would imagine. Does not convert. Oh no, Paul. He's okay, folks. 3 pins out of 4 for O'Brien. No third, or he'll need a 3rd ball rather. Score to 9. And O'Brien, no, just a 9 as well.
Scores and ready, Greg, for the scores in other matches. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, sounds good. I'm just going to take a peek here on my binoculars. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm missing something. Hold on, I got to go back and get one more score. This is wrong.
Down goes the 4 pin, 2, 6, and 10. Head pin O'Brien, and the 5 is all that's left. Six and 10. Missed the Lucas Nickerson substitution earlier. Okay, thank you for letting us know. I was on break here, so I didn't see it. Thank you for pointing that out. Sorry for the missed calls. We try to remember the human here. We hate calling the wrong name. Very, very much, honestly, but sometimes they're missed. I know it was hard my first time around. Spare for O'Brien, 19 in a ball. And 8 box opposite. Taking a look here. That's Glenn Gill getting up there for Keith Beaupre. I see that. Goxie doing too well. And, excuse me. Traffic jam in the nicely furnished DJ booth. Thank you, Fairlanes Moncton, for doing that for our broadcast here on Candlepin Bowling Network.
All right, Greg, whenever you're ready, got scores here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever you're ready. All right, Fenway Academy, twice in the finals last 2 years. Won the first 591 to 569 over Birch Hill side. The second string, they drop it 610 to 559 by 51. That makes it interesting. Now they're down going to the 3rd string. The 2nd string, a pair of 126s, Joe Smith, Tim Jam, and Jalbert. For Birch Hill signing, a 129 for each, Travis Tofflemeyer and Freddie Tofflemeyer. 125 from Chris Hollett.
Gill, a good ball here. The 4 and 8 stare back. Lionel recently returning bowler to the world stage. He gets his 2-pinner. Welcome back to the show, 10 in a ball. Also, Class B finalists in the ACST get over 7. The button's pressed anyway. Goxie takes a 9.
Stars and Strikes 4-0 this match today over Drywall Concepts. The 2 main teams duking it out. Stars and Strikes 603, 556 in the 1. 2nd string 613 to 597 going to the final string. A 165 for Joey Hutchinson. Good for him. For Drywall Concepts, a 126 from Kai Hunt, 124 from Mark Carey and Jeff Lapierre, and a 121 from Richard Beveridge Jr.
Gill gets 6 on his spare fill. Cox wayward on the head pin, leaves the high-low on the 3rd ball.
Team USA has lost their first two strings in the second match. They lost 605 to 595 by 10. This time they lose 632 to 579 to Kingswood Bulletproof.
Same leaf for both, interestingly.
Justin Jones, a 124 after 131 first for Kingswood Bulletproof, three-time world champions. Matt Cormier at a 122.
Gill +1 somehow. That's not a number. That's not a number either. What's going on?
Team USA, Brian Surprise, a pair of 125s. Corey Lisi has a 121 and a 120. Mr. Candlepin Corner. Free to subscribe on YouTube, Candlepin Corner. Wreck and roll 2.64. Drops the second string. They lost the first by 3, 592, 589. Loses 614 to 593. They can still get a sweep. 135 for Nate LeBlanc after a 139 first. Blake Doucette didn't bowl in the first, a 133 in the second. Matt Harnett at a 122. For Wreck and Bowl 2.0, Brian Bernacchi's 135. Billy McClellan at 128 after 134 first. Brent Roberts chipped in with a 121.
John Bernard in, 255 start and a spare here. 127 average and now a spare to begin number 3. 347 Nichols, no. He's on a 120 average. $10 and 9.
Maria Subs
9.
lost the first. The Mass team 582 to 559. They win the second 603 to 549. 2 points apiece. A 140 for Sean Baker, a 124 for Brian Fuller Jr.
The Mass Crevasses.
The Mass team, a 119 by Steve Kelly of 3 Ball Spare. The free subscriber to his YouTube channel, 3 Ball Spare.
Bernard 8 fill. Nichols breaks this up and gets a 9-pin drop. Both have spare leaves.
Canada 5 went 2-6 in their first match. They have 4-0 in the second shift. 649 to 557, then 576 to 570. Win by 6 in the second. Andrew Murphy at a 140 to lead his team.
Ooh, Scorpion Tail takes it.
Of Graf and Florin, Jeff Legit a 132 first. J.J. Trigny had a 127 first, a 133 second. Lewis Graff didn't bowl in the first, but a 124 second.
Are the gutters covered on the deck? Why, yes, David. That's a specialty of Canada, flat gutters. And hello, that must be Tim Soucy.
Other action, Harry's All-Stars. Lost 575 to 556. They lose the second, 583 to 547. 121 for Chris Parkinson, a 135 for Rob Linehan after a 129 first. Pretty good. 148 for Dimitri Dallas, showing his talent. Finally breaks through, 148 second, 251 through 2 for the Hatcheman. Hatcheman up 4-0 in that match. After losing 3 tough strings to Spike Chimney Services earlier.
No marks either side.
I'd like to thank Jason Cayley. Gave us an envelope from Candlepins for Cancer. I don't know yet to see how much it is, but thank you very much, Jason Cayley, owner of Oakland Park Bowling Center in Maine.
Great guy, great bowler.
They lost 656, 555 in the first. They lost the second, 580 to 516. Bayers Road Bolorama winning them both, and we'll see Bayers Road Bolorama our next match after losing all 8 earlier. Have won 2 straight. Commanding lead in that match. A 127 from Malcolm Jennings and a 125 after 136 from Eric Banfield, who gave $20 Canadian money to Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you, Eric Banfield.
4 horsemen, both sides.
Outlaw Rides will see next against Bayers Road Bolorama. They lost the first, 645, 634, tough loss. They win the second, 637, 629. That's a close one. Woo! Lost by 11, win by 8, down 3 after 2. And Andy Babin a 150 and a 148 start. Calvin Locke a 130 after 121. Grady Wood a 131 and the 126. 127 Adam Melansky after a 121st. That's against Exeter Lucky Strike.
Garrett Martin and Sean Bernard continue to be the stories here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 marks for Bernard, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marks for Martin.
Lucky strike hit a 139 from Jimbo Ayotte, a 133 from Joey List of the Freight Train after 138 first. Tim Matero had a 149 second. Who is that guy?
He's okay. Former podcast host. Current Hall of Famer. Martin can't get the ball on the inside of the headpin. That's all right. It's all right. He shows himself. Close match in this third string. Every point matters, even though Abel is lopsidedly ahead on total. He can gain sticks here opposite of 5 box. Tough spread eagle. And it's +3.
Spikes Jimmy won all 3 close ones in their first match today. Lost by 12 in the first, 568, 556. They come back to win the second, take lead in the total, 589 to 545. A 146 from Ryan Jenkins, who struggled in the first match after 131st, 276 through 2. Johnny Cox off the bench in the second string, a 122, the whole string. Avon Valley Lanes, they're bowling against Matt Pickram at a 124 to lead his team.
Where's this wood going to sit for Garrett Martin? Ooh. I think the wood turning on the 10 helps out, and does the ramping back of the 5 help? Body again can't get the time of day from the pins, just hitting all of them in the face.
It's banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Always hungry, always growling.
Yes, the nickel and dime does go for Garrett Martin.
Greg says. Academy Lane's up 4-0 in New England Florence, 616 to 603. And how about this one, Greg? 686. 686 second string to 567. A 161 from, looks like combination of Nick Norco and Jack Berryman. Got a 161. Justin Waters a 143 second, a 131 from Danny Harris. A 128 from Charlie Collins determined, and low man was Aaron Awesome Fontaine, 123. What a luxury. For New England Flooring, 125 for Mark Ritchie, 122 for Peter Prophet Jr.
And pin smashed by O'Brien. Loads up 9 on the spare.
And you are up to date.
And 10 back for Nickerson. No more splits for him. He's on the board in the third. That should oppose a mark here. The wood does take it eventually. We count those. O'Brien spares. Nickerson fills of 10, 10, 9, and 1 in that previous string. Hey, a couple of 1 fills along the way. I think Sean Bernard would have wanted some higher fills on some of his as well, as he is vacuuming up marks at the moment.
Our final match, Outlaw Rides against Bears Row Bolorama. Our final match today, day 1. Back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, local time here at Atlantic, 8 o'clock Eastern, 9:30 in Newfoundland.
O'Brien splits up 7. Nickerson close, but the 5-9 denies a double. 4 for 4 on the head pin.
Good to see Dimitri Dallas bounce back at a tough start today, 148. His first time here in the Worlds at a Buttwells Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire.
He's so proud of you. Spare! Nice shot, Tyler O'Brien. Found his way through the wood pile and his way to 3 marks in a row.
Do you know what he got last string? I know he started with a 3 blocks. He had a spare strike later on. Do you know what he ended up with that string?
Who, sorry?
Tyler O'Brien, second string.
Tyler O'Brien. So the second string in that player slot anyway was 128.
Wow, nice finish.
Not sure if he substituted partway through or not, but
no, he started.
he started second string.
Right.
128 for Tyler O'Brien in the second.
Everything good. Every good string starts with 3 bucks, huh?
One way or another. Dupinner and Wood betrays Nickerson. 8 fill.
35 through 3 in the strike fill.
And he sticks with 8 all the way. You see it here, 43 through 4. O'Brien will sit on a mark. Central Park Lanes sitting on a 2-pin lead. Just trying to picture this mental image of two candle pins balanced atop of one another.
Lucas Nickerson, 120 former bowler, right around 113, 116 range, 171 high single, high triple, 435 out of Bayers Road, Bolorama. Previously Super Bowl, I don't know which one he's at now.
And strike for Gill. He holds up his hands and the antlers will go on his head too.
I'm sorry, that's a Buffalo hat for Buffalo only. I'm just saying.
Well, ready or not, here it comes. Ryan Cox can't Buffalo down the 7-pin. Your friendly reminder that Buffalo, 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 Buffalo is a complete sentence. It is grammatically correct. The animal, the verb to bully, and Buffalo, New York, somehow in some combination. 9 box for Ryan Cox. Central Park Lanes trying to take the lead here and get some points back. They're way behind the total, but taking 2 here always matters, especially in this early day action.
And they'll stay above 500, 10-6 if that's the case. If they lose,
5-pin tips over for Cox, almost a 10.
if they lose, they'll go to 8-8 after sweeping. There was a mistake, by the way, in Bayers Road Bolorama match. Broward told me they'd taken 7. There was a mistake on the scoring sheet. They actually lost by 10, Bayers Road Bolorama to CPL. So CPL did get that sweep in the first match.
And Cox bears Strikeville blundered opposite for 4. And now Able Evolve Realty. Outmade by Gill. That should be 4-7, I do think. I have binoculars too, in the worst case. I'll figure it out. That's what these are for. Whoop. And we'll scooch it on over to the 4-spot bowlers. I said the 4-spot bowlers.
It's really hot in here again today, isn't it, Greg?
Yeah, action's heating up, huh?
Really, literally.
Gill confirmed 46 through 4, 1, 3, and 9 for the real Buffalo. Forestville.
Still don't get a Buffalo strike, have we, with him?
Just checking in here. 7 Phil and 6. I'll look. 0. A lot of spares though, but no mark. This one. Strikes are non-existent. It's a game of spares. Nichols doing very well, north of a 120 average. Absolutely an X factor on this team when he's on. I think as he goes, so goes the team. Although 120 average, you think that would actually, and maybe I'm just blowing smoke here. Tim Soucy's substitution in. He started with a pair of 9 boxes, but the Channel 5 alumnus might possibly be able to turn the tide.
Virtual tie here in the third. Central Park up 187-180, but down 2 spares to 1.
We saw Pete Pereira nearly do that for the Hatchman, and certainly he did his part. Team game, you got to root each other on as well. And you see the atmosphere of the pits, even from back here, how important that team chemistry is. Nichols a sweeper available. Bernard lays into the head pin, but that 6-pin, well, you can clobber it with the wood, I guess, if you want to take out your frustration on it. Is this sweepable? Nichols. Red line direct and takes it. 6-pin was tripped from behind.
We're going to invite Greg to cover the Super Bowl here at Moncton, New Brunswick, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 6th, 7th, and 8th.
At Sackville, I think, or?
Right here, Moncton.
Oh, very nice.
We're invited to come. We'll have to change the calendars, cancel top 5 live show date. That's the case. February 7th weekend.
Bernard doesn't get a ball deflection. Very nice.
Well, that's up to you.
I'll see if I can manage. 9 box here, but obviously,
welcome to the top 5 live show date back then.
if I can devote the time, it would be my absolute pleasure. Mike Brown and Tim Soucy. It's not easy to take a week away from home, even though I love this game of bowling. And same is true for a lot of bowlers. You got to arrange the time off of work and all that. But believe me, the opportunity to assemble the entire international community under one roof and watch pins crumble like that for Brown. is a one-of-a-kind experience. Susie wanted a right side deflection of the wood. I'll replay this 9-drop by Brown either way because that was a wild way for the pins to just keep on going. It's there, direct route, and Brown takes it. Susie can't, that's arguably a blundered plank there. $7, and just watch how this 9-pin drop just keeps on going and going and going. It's really a domino rally on the 3-6-10 in tandem with the 7.
Hey, Sean. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
As Sean Bernard's not done yet then again. 8-pin drop. Tim Susie, that wood looks reasonable. 5, 9, and 10 for Brown as he loads up 7. Susie's try. Just missing the object pin. Uncharacteristically off here. Top average in the Western New England Pro Tour after just one event. Say what you will about sample size, but it also made it on to the ICBA Adult Show. A couple people had to no-show for it, but it did allow the defending champion to give it a try. This year, Aaron Fontaine and Madison Riva, the ICBA champions. Brown's try. Wanted a piece of the 5. Tim takes 10, as does Mike, and we go back to the top for a score check. Here you go. 216 to 214 in that last exchange. 4 marks for Central and 4 marks for Able Evolve. So 2 pins the lead for Able Evolve Realty. It was 2 for Central at one point, now it's 2 for Able. So while the total, that's great news for total. Able wants to keep this a close string, interestingly, even though at minimum, that way they at least are guaranteed 6 points. Now the string hangs in a fragile balance.
$103,000, $103,500 paid out overall, $31,500 this year alone. Please support Candlepins for Cancer by going to candlepins4cancer.com, candlepins4cancer.com. Before you mail a check, you can send a check, the address on the website, candlepins4cancer.com, a 501c3 Bolus charity. Followed by Hall of Famer Al Johnson. 2 roll-ups, Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Scratch roll-ups January 2026. 10-string, high-flying roll-away lanes in Ware, Mass. 80% handicap. 1 day, Saturday, March 7th. 2 shifts available. You can bowl unlimited shifts in both these qualifying devices. Tournaments, you could say. Not devices. At roll-away lanes, Riverwalk Lanes. Register Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. January 2026 and 1 day, March 7th, 2026. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Lane delay here in 13 and 14. 216, 214. Able Evolve Realty up 2 fingers. 2 spares for each side. They've got match in hand. It's a question of 6 points or 8 points.
Freshy's back in the game, I just see there. He drops 9. Nick Zuffalato back in the leadoff spot for Central. Martin the 4-fill on that eagle, and then
taking over Stephen Botti.
Right. Probably has to play to the left. Well done. And a spare for Zuffalato in the 5th.
Martin the spare 4, 46-4.
Takes out the left wing for a 9-box.
5's a while, 5-5-5, 55-5 in the final spring of our middle match today. Outlaw Rides, Bears Row, Bolorama. Separate broadcast next, right here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit subscribe, then the bell icon after for live notifications. You don't miss a ball.
One, 2, and 4 for Martin. Spread eagle plus for Freshy. And he gets a 3-fill. 1, 2, and 4. That's how it happens sometimes in this game. Off the head pin offers an advantage. Martin's been the hot hand, but can't take advantage here. Next try. Into the 2-4, no. And not much more than that. Pinning is exactly even right now. Both sides have left 77 pins on the plate, incidentally. 9 for Martin. And Freshie, well, I guess Abel's winning the pinning match right now. He gets 8. We do always discuss the flat cutters on broadcasts, don't we? It's like a moth to sun. It's a moth to a lamp, and Americans to the weird flat gutters, in our geocentric opinion. But honestly, it is another way, and it is technically against the dimensions of the ICBA lane certification, although I'm still waiting for the blueprints to be posted online for how exactly to do that, unless I'm missing something. And also, arguably, it's just a different way, kind of like how Major League Baseball ballparks all have their own quirks and dimensions. They even let Yankee Stadium build the same crummy right field wall twice. Editorial note, I'm a Red Sox follower. I'm not going to say I'm the greatest fan ever. 1, 2, 4. (62 through 4). And yes, running into the cap. 4 and 10 for Nickerson. Yeah, I'd call it a Major League game. Absolutely, I would, though. 1, 2, and 4. Certainly watching that World Series was quite something. It's just the regular season is hard to follow along with. But I'll absolutely bandwagon the Sox during the playoffs, though. 7's down the line for O'Brien, and he ends up with a 69.5. Almost 300 of you watching live on just this stream alone, and another stream available on YouTube for the left division. You're watching right division action. We're on lanes 13 and 14, certainly for the first 2 days, and then we'll create a schedule that we think you'll all will enjoy, as we'll see who our top 5 teams are in each division for the playoffs, and the top team is that will earn that coveted 2-round playoffs bye. Lucas Nickerson, another 8 on the score sheet. That's a fill. Head pins down the line. He gets it again. Nice shot again.
Shakes his head in disbelief like he didn't think that would go. 7-1 on the ball. Second spare of the last 3. A spare and a strike before that, actually, with an 8 fill on each.
Well, maybe he thinks he fluked one.
Now
Who knows?
Now 2 in a row.
Oh, and Tyler gets denied.
He had 3 in a row himself.
He's a newlywed. His wife, Charlotte, holds her heads in dismay. Formerly Charlotte Perotti. Congratulations to them. 5 months of marriage, as I understand.
No mistakes of Parody and Perotti anymore.
Yay. Please, think of your poor commentators. Please make our life easier, please. O'Brien takes a 9.
Well, I got an easy one.
Yeah. Did you think this is a bad shot?
No, that was a great shot.
He shook his head after it. All right. Whatever you say, bud.
Balls never satisfied, are they? 266, 258. Abel holding on to an 8-point lead.
I'll have to ask him about that one after if I get a chance.
Plus 2 spares to 1 on the side as well. Back to Greg.
Still they spill for Ryan Cox, all in the spare. 8. Gill has a leave, 1-3-10.
Sorry, Greg. One more match after this today. 3 every day. Today, Tuesday through Saturday.
Which includes playoffs on the 3rd match of that day, and then all day Saturday playoffs. 110, it's good. Back to back for Boxy Coxey. 1-3-10 is too light on the outside. Where's the ball going? It's all going back. That was exciting for a hot second, though.
A spare 6 and a strike for the string.
He takes a 9.
Close one here. In the string anyway. Match is out of hand.
Yep, Bill Evolve Realty getting some marks here. They've got their last 3 marks in their last 3 boxes bowl. 2 from Nickerson, 1 from Cox. Can he extend his streak and the team's with this next one? Got his head pin. Here comes the 10 pin, and that wood is flattening in front of the 8 and maybe the 7. Did it do enough? We'll see. Loads up 8. Glenn Gill 7, 8, 10, and a wood puzzle that an experienced bowler like him might be able to figure it out. Yeah, it's driven straight back. I think Cox played it slightly to the right of the line. Twirls in. Gill needs an out, and there it is. 3 marks in a row for Cox and 4 in a row for Abel as a team. 8 for Gill. Another look. This might be a relatively routine shot. Just wanted to confirm where indeed he placed it. Yes, right side of the bit, and it spins on in. So tough to gauge that wood spin.
Abel,
Yes, it did a spin.
Abel, a triple-digit lead in the match. They got the total, obviously, wrapped up 27 in the string, up 2 marks to 1, all spares. Looking for the 8-0 sweep.
Total very likely anyway. 1, 3, 6, and 7 for Sean Bernard. Nichols loading up. 1, 2, and 4. 17 in that 4th box. He'll have a 60 half guaranteed. Bernard just about there as well. That guarantees a 60. How about a spare? Oh no, the wood got arrested by another piece. It got arrested.
Yeah, the right remains silent.
Especially when I'm Quebecois swear words are cycling through my head. You know, like in the church. Hey, it's a 9. Nine box there.
60 half for Sean Bernard was great in that second string also.
62 half for Nichols. Yeah, and there it comes, but oh man, that red line was headed for it. The homing missile was on and everything. $51-39 is the mark situation. 51-39 for Abel, if you couldn't work that out. 6 pin gets over. Sean Bernard strikes for the 3rd time in 6 boxes. Nichols busts his up. I'm trying to read my hieroglyphics now.
2 spares, 1 strike from Bernard. Another good string. 70 the ball, plus 2 balls for 6. They have 3 marks to none in their favor right now.
Ooh, wow. Would have been fair if it went. Obviously, the single was missed, and then no fluke on the backside.
Costly miss.
Nichols does not go 3 marks in 6. He's bowling absolutely fine, but Abel continues to pull away. Completes the 10.
That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that ever. 10. 72 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Facebook today. Subscribe free. Bell icon for live notifications on YouTube once you subscribe. Lead 20 in the string for Abel Evolve Realty. Looking for the sweep to go to 10 and 6. Central Park trying to get 2 points to go to 10 and 6 themselves.
Mike Brown. Single silver. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9. Tim Soucy, no lobs today. There's no line there. 2 and 4. Probably kept it behind the line anyway. It was just a little more of a loft than he's accustomed to. It's a politically fraught rule anyway, that lob line. The text of the rules anyway is that only an authorized official can call lobs. Bowlers will frequently call it if it's egregious. If it's a minor lob, I know George Fiffy on that Watch Me Suck at Bowling YouTube show often misjudges it live. And yes, 4-2, and he sprays a piece of wood into the other lane. And Tim Soucy says, "How dare you?" Bullpens are emptying out.
I'm going to do something I usually don't do. I'm going to sit down for a change for a little bit.
Take a load off, relax.
Haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
Spare in the 5th for Brown and Howe. 2-pinner. And Tim Soucy politely deposits it back there.
4-4-4, 44-3-4 for Mike Brown for Able Construction. Well, now Able Evolve Realty, formerly Able Construction.
again, watch one more time as the pin gains terminal velocity. Was it 4 pin that did that? I couldn't even tell. Absolutely crazy. 20 pins and a plethora of marks. Here's one of them from Brown. 2-4. No 2 pin. 4, 7, and 9. Using on a spare. Central needs some spark. That's a solid fill and a spare leave. Triangle number 6. Four, 7, 9. Cap billiard cue on the left side of the wood. Let's see. Yes, that's it. Brown may have even hit on just simply the face of the pin all the way on the left side of it. Susie rips through the middle of the triangle and is shut down. Match 2 of 11 here at the World's International Candlepin Championships. Tim does the best he can with 9, and we'll go back to the top here. Actually, before we do that, I'll take a look here with you all and see where exactly Brown played on this. Yes, it was more or less the cap indeed, so got the carom over to the right, and we see it here, 3-3-8 to 3-3-7. Oops. He got the spare. That's the whole point, yes. Doink, that's better. 21 pins and 4 marks extra for Able Evolve Realty. Already up 4 points to none as well. Points on the left, open marks on the right. And there you go. No 400 watches yet. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9. And Freshie send it back. He swapped into the string partway through. Garrett Martin just rips out the 3 on the left side. 3, 5, 8, and 9 for the out. 5 pin is gettable for a 9, but Nick takes it all for 10. 6-10. Garrett's got his. 74 and 63. 21 pins up for Able Evolve and 4 open marks. Overall in the match right here, 54 marks to 40. And Abel's up by 14 marks with 19 boxes to go. Zavalato 5. Martin 6. Gets over. Is that good news? 7 and 9. I think so. How high will they go is my question. Oh, just the side saddle triangle taken out by Nick. Martin gets his. Well played on the wood. It's an interesting wood shot. We'll take another look at it. And there's an 8 for Zuffalato. One more time on this one. Obviously, it's a bit luckless. Just got a little too high for Freshie on that. And then, yes, tip of the wood takes it out.
Able all 5 of the board, 5 marks to none. A 23-pin lead plus. Try to blow it open late in the third, pretty much late in the third.
You see the yellow number on the right side of the scoreboard. That tells you how much bigger this lead is about to get.
Not so much late in the third, but getting there.
Yeah.
Commanding lead in the match.
O'Brien does 3 out on this one. Nickerson's try. Wayward, but washes out 7. Only his first head pin miss all string long. You see the head pin accuracy in the center stripe there. Match 2 of 11 in the round robin. This playoffs is going to be as energetic as the singles yesterday. Nothing like the electricity of Worlds. Spare! 4 marks in 5 for Lucas Nickerson. There's an 8 for O'Brien. See the Nova Scotian flags very tiny on the back of their shirts there, but Team Able, now Team Able evolved into Evolve Realty. Up even larger. I don't think we have time for 400s here. Well, they can be very proud.
One match is already done over there to our far left. We'll get the updates. You can get them online at, what's it, Fairlane Bowling on Facebook? Fairlanes Bowling?
Fairlanes Bowling. And
On
Fairlanes
Facebook.
is all one word.
Fairlanes Bowling for Facebook stats.
If you have a Facebook page, you can check it out there.
We'll, of course, run them down ourselves once we get the printout.
Yep.
We'll try to keep up to date each string as all the bowl. We'll try to cover all the other 11 matches as well in between strings.
Tough first balls for both. A week-long grind. You consider it takes 45 strings to make it to the end if you don't get a 2-round bye. Obviously, these bowlers are able to substitute out. That's the whole point of having benches like this, and you can swap bowlers in and out and give each other a rest, but you can see how many each is bowling. Very, very few, if anyone, will have perfect attendance.
Some like the 2-round bye, some do not. Some think it gets you cold. You're not really warmed up. You see a lot of upsets that happens, but some like it. If the rest helps them out mentally and physically, you make more money, obviously, too.
Match has reached a point where it's now just continuing to go Abel's way. Now it's just 3 pins on the pinning as well. And you see the trajectory this is going as we're past the substitution threshold and everything. 38 pins. Hey, what about the LA Dodgers? They were playing on extended rest. Didn't that ice them? Sorry.
I wanted the Blue Jays to win.
Yeah, we did too. We're not just saying that because we're over this side of the border.
No.
But now they're back to being divisional rivals, so it's funny. Toronto in Game 7. Tee-hee. Cox gets his headpin in 10 on that spare. Gill, great shot at this one. Wood's going to bridge the 9 and 10. Ryan Cox headed for 120s minimum, maybe 130s. What is a trivial take for Gill, 73 through 7. Whoops.
Sorry, Greg, my fault.
Earthquake. A seismic score being generated here by Abel Evolve. .67 over. They could still get a 600 if all is said and if they carry on the way they are. And, well, Cox has another ball in this one. Gill does cover with the 2-pinner. Phew.
See, I sit down and start yawning and ready to fall asleep. I got to stand up.
3
That's
and
why
5.
that's why I hate sitting down.
Cox twice on his object pin, but unfortunately only gets a 6 fill on this. Takes an 8. On the box.
Third and final string on middle match today. Outlaw Rides, Bayes Road, Bowler Run, all Canadian. Third match today, right here on YouTube on Canada Bowling Network. We will sign off when this is over and get ready for our third match shortly after. Hit that bell icon after subscribe on YouTube on Canada Bowling Network so you don't miss a ball once we start live.
4 horsemen broken up by Buffalo Nichols, 1, 3, and 7. 1, 3, and 10.
We cover all the bowlers, all the classes.
4 horsemen straight up for Bernard.
Well over 2,300 videos, more than 5,100 subscribers, free to join on Canada Bowling Network on YouTube, high definition. YouTube only. Like and follow us on Facebook as well.
Well, it looks very vertical, but if anything goes back, it takes the 10, but the head pin is missed. And Central Park Lanes, just not getting the break from the pins. Well, they don't come easy in East Boston either, do they? But what a great house. Including its own Central 3. Central 1's a good team this year as well. But, yeah, Central 3 won the championship the year before last. Team Exeter Lanes won the last Friday Night Pro League championship down here in Massachusetts and New Hampshire League. And Exeter's now sponsoring Team Lucky Strike, named for the former Lynn, Massachusetts house. We'll see if they can get another trophy. Nichols takes 5. Bernard Down goes the 4, 1-2-10.
Especially rocking and rolling Friday night, our first round of the playoffs, and all day Saturday. Quarters, semis, and finals. All 3-string matches, overtime, and the playoffs only a 1-string roll-off. At least the first string.
3-6-10. Anything across? No.
I think it's a 2-box roll if they go to a second overtime. I'd love to see that. We came close 2 years ago here.
Well,
On the very last ball.
Yeah. If you want 2 full strings to overtime, you got to pay extra lineage on that. My dumb butt thought it was lineage for the longest time. I mean, that's how you could say the word otherwise, but lineage, the cost paid to the house for the privilege of bowling a tournament. 8-box or a league, of course. 9 versus 8 nickels plus 1.
Follow the Friday Night Pro League game of the week every Friday night during the regular bowling season, except this Friday night because we're in Moncton at Fairlanes. Resumes November 14th, Academy 2 versus Academy 1 at Academy Lanes, Club 125, Haverhill, Mass. 7:30 East Coast time, 8:30 Atlantic time, 9 o'clock at Friends in Newfoundland. 21st November, number 1 versus number 2, Central Park Lanes, the 1 seed at number 2, Metro. Another good one, 7:30 live again, local time.
Susie, 4 horsemen and a 9. Mr. Caleri, I presume. 2, 4, 3, 6, 10. Well, Brown's happy to get the extra pin. Unlucky that he doesn't get a chance at 25 bucks. No one's claimed that life-changing jackpot just yet. And it's our little token of thanks to all the bowlers who, along with you, the viewers, have allowed us to get over 5,000 subscribers. Anyone who nails a spread eagle for a spare without wood on our featured pair of lanes, with all those provisos said and done, gets $25. Plus 1 to Brown. As they're playing out the string at the moment, it would seem 65 pins. And an increasingly desperate road for Central to agree up any points, so they'll go from 8-0 and crash to 8-8 if form holds. Susie trying to turn the tide. He tips over the 4. There's 2, 7, 8. Wood back there.
Troy Fournier, a lemon drop off to our left on lane 12. $1, Troy.
Jars right here. And all the candle pins for cancer
There's
merchandise.
a spare. That's $5 for this. I'll get them later on.
There's the mark.
You won $2,500 yesterday. I think you can afford it.
Tim Susie getting Central a mark here in the late stages. Pinfall does tie-break certain places. I'm not sure. And there have been some format changes already, including the singles, so maybe teams is different as well. But I'm not sure if there's a playoff if a tie for 1st or 5th occurs. Any other tie, I almost certainly they would just
I can find out.
break the tie on pinfall. So, point being, playing out for pinfall does matter. Just because all the points appear to have slipped away on Central's side doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing at stake here. 14's having a tough time resetting. They'll try again. Actually, Brown will just shoot again here. Trying to convert. He gets rid of the 6-pin as well. He'll ring 14's doorbell again and then have a go at this 3rd ball. Just 8. 93 through 8. All right, my chance. Let's see if this new and improved binocular score check helps me out any. Actual scores for Abel. 84 in a ball, 100, 106, 96, and 93. In a ball, 100, 106, 96, and 93. I'm doing it, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Boy, that 3-tube is still dropping the pin, is it? Now they both are. Go figure. 71, 92. 83 in a ball, 91 in a ball, and 79 in a ball. Susie at 69 through 7, and I would like to observe that a heart has been drawn around said number. All scores confirmed. That was tedious, though. I might just go back to the phone camera approach. But it is nice to check a score every now and again. It's not good for the 8-box score check, but want to do it for you guys, make sure we get the scores accurate. And, of course, Fairlanes Bowling on Facebook has all the standings. Thank you so much to the Woods. Barry, Pete, and Dakota for all your help and hospitality already this week. Looking forward to it for the remaining days. So you see the 3-pin is having trouble staying up. When it's the same pin slot that happens over and over, there's an issue likely with the tube itself. There's a mechanism that releases all the pins, and little, I learned this once. I even had a chance to see a pin setter for myself. There's little tongs or prongs that hold the pins in place. And if one of the prongs doesn't quite release the pin properly, maybe the pin gets hung up in there somehow, then it's not going to drop down properly, and therefore the same one keeps resetting. So if it's the same pin that keeps tipping over, then you likely have a mechanic call, which is exactly what's happening, and now there's a delay here. When it's just, if a random pin keeps falling over, perhaps a cap is broken, and in which case it may be worth, again, calling the staff, because you don't want to go into the, you won't go diving back there into the pit without them knowing, but you may have a broken pin there and a broken cap that may be allowing the pin to just keep on tipping over. And then try and identify who broke the pin and give it to them as a trophy for their strong bowling, I suppose.
Dave Brown's going to let us know later on about the playoff tiebreaker situation. Double check the rules later on.
Okay.
Extra lanes, Lucky Strike took 6 points over Outlaw Rise. We'll see next.
Remember, each match will be a separate broadcast, so please like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Or, yeah, that's an or. Like on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube. And especially if you subscribe on YouTube, hit the bell icon. So that way you are always notified about all our future matches. Still, they wait there, so what's likely happened, if presuming a mechanic's had the chance to get back there, is that someone is fixing that particular mechanism. Now, what I would say in this situation is the ICBA play recommendation. I know it's just it's not strictly being adhered to here, but a lot of the ICBA rulebook is being followed, of course, and everyone knows how to play this great game. Whoops, my thing got cranked up. But the recommendation is you play alternately on the other machine until the first machine is fixed. So what you would do in this situation is Freshie, whose turn it is on left lane, would just go ahead, and then Martin would bowl on lane 13. And especially in a lopsided match like this, I would even recommend it to them. In a match where the result seems to be in little doubt. It's very, but of course as a streamer, I only report on the situation. I cannot, the bowlers, I imagine there's just a force field around the pit there. Last year, of course, I would actually settle into the pit to try and confirm the scores on the projector by just taking a photo of the transparency. But this time around, I'm realizing, well, first of all, that is an ICBA rule that only bowlers should be in the pit. I'm really trying to do that when the match is underway, of course.
And other bowlers let us take pictures, no problem. So thank you very much to those.
Yeah, exactly.
Let our viewers know who's winning what.
Everyone understands, and it's taken seriously, but still.
Logan's run, Logan Jenkins just put 10 Canadian dollars for his strike on lemon drop and a strike.
14 cycles and a fresh rack on 14 in play resumes and concludes. Martin takes aim. Gets his head pin. That was worth the wait, especially at the 5 tips. What about this piece of wood? Wow, 2 ships passing in the night. The 5 remains.
Not looking good for Central Park Lanes this match. Looking like an 8-0 loss and a 500 after 2 strings.
Man, it's like ships passing by a lighthouse. The fill is 9.
So big 8-point win earlier. Puts them at 500, more than likely. Not over yet. A long, long way to go. Almost insurmountable.
This third match will probably click on very quickly, though, so we'll do our best here.
Maria's subs took 6 the last match. I believe they're 12-4. John, 12-4? I believe they're 12-4 now.
3 pins taken out by Zuffalato.
We'll get the updated standings later on. shortly after this match.
So another broadcast will begin soon after this. 10-4 Martin.
How many are watching now, Greg?
10 for Freshie, first of all, and then I'll take a look here and see that the total count is currently 328.
Bad.
Thank you all very much. And that's people coming in and out, of course. Got a few thousand views already on each of our videos, not to mention about 1,000 more on the other stream, I would imagine. Which Bob Lee and Duncan MacDougall are doing the best with. Garrett Martin's done very well here. Four horsemen, no 2 or 4 either. It's a little bit of bad news situation for this sleeve for Freshie. 1, 7, 9, and 10.
Not himself yet today, so far.
Easy plank for Martin. 371 plus a ball. Great bowling.
At 143 first, set the tone.
Ooh, what an offer at this one. Zaffalato a head shaker, and he'll have, remember he substituted in, but the leadoff slot will be stuck in the 310s. So a 9 box. So the leadoff spot for Central, all told, combines for 316. 105 average. Maybe let Garrett Martin fill Gregory? That would be great. Spare fill in the 10th. Just 2. Never mind. 373.
115 finish. Pretty good outing.
124 average. And a third. Fractions are fun.
Lead is 75. What are the odds, Greg?
Yeah, forget about it.
8 boxes to go before our final match today. 3 matches every day, including an opening on Friday night playoffs after the first 2 matches, and 3 playoff rounds on Saturday.
Yeah, we're definitely the last match done. Oh well, we'll just plunge right into it. Headpin, Nickerson, diamond right side. I wanted a brief respite, but alas, that is not to be. When you get the lineups down there, just try and get the captains to plunk it on you, and then we'll just go from there. Obviously, we've got a lot of names to learn on the fly as
We're
well.
going to sign off still, right, real quick?
Of course. It'll be a pretty rushed outro, if I'm honest. Diamond spare.
Great job as always, Greg. Always a pleasure to work with you. Always a treat. Always a good time.
Thank you very much.
Great respect for you and what you do.
Brian gets a bit of a jeer as he gets that spare, unless I'm overhearing the wrong thing. 110 in the ball. Tyler O'Brien had those 23 bonus pins earlier and a chance to stack on. Get himself back into the 120s, which he was headed for. Lucas into the head pin, splat. Down goes the 6, though. He got away with it. 8 drop. Substituted in partway through. Angel Park Lane's looking to find the chemistry here. Down goes everything for O'Brien. Strike. 6 goes last. Abel charting the course. Four 7. Direct route was available, didn't take it. Wanted to. There's that 10. 128 for Nickerson. Player slot combines for a 3-6-0 between him and Sterling Trites. Gets that 120 average there. Want to show us a double, Tyler? Haven't seen one in a while yet. Now the head pin tips down. We did see a double strike earlier from Aaron Halbedell in the previous match for the Hatchetmen. Just pulling up the rosters here on my side. Yep, headpin's still falling down there, so again, an issue with one of the tubes. Obviously, they'll want to get that fixed at some point. But again, same thing of you could go ahead on 14, especially with the match in the state it's in. But we'll re-rack again and try it again. Stays up. I saw it was a little bit of a wiggle there, so it almost didn't get a full rack, but he did. Second ball coming up on the fill. O'Brien a chance to go for 130 if he can crush into this. He got his 20 box. Be a nice little bit of momentum in a tough loss. Little light on the head pin, doesn't quite make it. 129 for Tyler O'Brien. The Western Mass bowler doing very well for himself. Sets up Gill out of the Metro West, as we call it. In Massachusetts, Ryan Cox. One of this very powerful Nova Scotian squad. 2, 4, 5, and 7. One more mark and they can start heading for 600 in the string. It's been that lopsided. Central Park Lane's looking for 500 at this rate. They haven't reached it yet, but of course they will. 7 pins out. Cox just wide, but made the 4.75. That was interesting. Gill to something or other. Not sure how that missed the 9. Good effort on that. 9 for Cox, 115 through 9. And a 9 opposite for Gill. Hey, Kate, good to see you. Tougher match for him here, but tougher match for Glenn here, but he and his team have a lot of reasons to think that they can get some more points later. They just ran across a very good, able, evolved team that's going to head for 1,800 and going to sweep this particular match. There's a 9 drop as a microcosm of that. 120 whatever for Cox. Maybe 130 if he gets this. Gill, well, forget that. Just like in Millis, huh? 7-10. Pin. Didn't quite get it out there. Only a board to the left. Glenn's down low on this one. Sheesh, nice for nothing. And the conversion for 10. Hancock hits 125. Kill 108, excuse me. Hey, get a load of this wood shooter. Hey, what a make. What a read. Nichols and Bernard. We definitely are the last match done on this side, so we'll plunge straight into another broadcast as soon as possible. John takes aim. Light in there. 9 pin gets budged. 6-9-10. Nichols has just the 5 pin. Bernard 6-9-10 converts. He's over 360 already. No possible chance to go 390. Nichols was surprised to be sure he didn't get that one, but still a chance to go 360 with a mark in the 10th. That's one way. 10 box, 101 through 9. Greg Gouillart alongside Paul Grant. This is Candlepin Bowling Network. Another broadcast starting soon. Please like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We'll be back with you very soon, I can tell, because it looks as though we're the last match done in the right division. It'll be a very rushed outro as well as we frantically prep everything here. 7 fill for Bernard. Buffalo's got 5 and 10. Glenn Gill gave him that nickname. 11 match round robin. followed by a knockout match to come. 1-2-10. Oh! Fooey, well, into the 370s. Sean Bernard, very well done in this second match of 11. One more match today after this. 9 bucks if Nichols doesn't get the 10 pin. Abel still needs one more mark to get to that 600. They're not quite there yet. No, sorry, Brown can pin out 600. What am I saying? 10 bucks, Matt Nichols, 354. Scores are unofficial. I won't have time to score confirm, unfortunately, so hopefully I'm not egregiously off, but I'll try and peek up at the transparency before we go. Brown, 3-9. Also, we had that scoring error earlier, so Brown might actually not be on 328 instead. I took a pin from someone arbitrarily on Abel because of my own scoring mistake. 5 pin gets over 7-10. Stays put. Oh! Mike Brown finds a way to this spare. Holy smokes. Susie loads 8 on his. Red line. Oh, ball fell short of the 10. Too bad. Very prudent shot, just missed the mark. He gets a 9. Again, we're going to shut this broadcast down. Thank you very much for watching this presentation of Kamloops Bowling Network. I'll shut it down for this frame, obviously. Brown 4 pins to take Abel past 600. It is mathematical now, 8-0. Pull it out, Tim. Let's go. I know those machine breakdowns, but we're way behind. Just a thought here. I think the machine delays are probably the biggest killer there, so that would save half the time, in your commentator's humble opinion. 5-5. Just 3 taken out. It's the bottleneck effect. No spares either side. 9 box for Brown, 3-5-1. And a 9 box for Susie, 105. I'll try and peek at the scoreboards for you real quick. $14, 540, and 543 and 607. How about that? All right, that's the end of our broadcast here. Another one starting very soon. Let me show you the full scores. Handshakes all around. Congratulations to Abel of All Reality on an 8-0 sweep in match 2 of 11. That's going to catapult them up the standings. They came in 2-6. They are now 10-6. There's a match points which determine the standings. All 3 strings and the total 1. Sean Bernard tops with 377 on the team. Garrett Martin, 373. Look at all the 360s. Mike Brown, come on, 351. You were a finalist yesterday. What's up with that? I'm just teasing. But all of their scores beat all of their opponents except for Matt Nichols, 354. And that is that. We will be back with another broadcast very, very soon. See you then.